get into it. So I do want to start
welcome.
with energy.
Yes,
the term
you got
energy.
first.
What does that mean to you?
To me,
Congratulations.
energy means the force that keeps something moving, whether that be with your body, like exuding energy for the sake of moving yourself from one place to another. The same follows with mechanics, etc.
Great. Okay. So the first, you actually mentioned it. Kinetic energy is the first thing I want to talk about.
Yeah.
So kinetic energy is just the energy of something in motion. Anything in motion has kinetic energy. So, you know, if I drop my marker, it has kinetic energy as it falls. In physics, we represent energy a couple of different ways. I'm going to do my favorite way, which is capital E. I think it's very clear. So we've got capital E for energy. And we're going to talk about several different kinds of energy today. So to denote which one is which, I'm going to use a subscript.
Lojo is Slojo.
We call this E sub K. That's how you would pronounce that. And that's
fighting
kinetic
words.
energy. That is among the worst
start
plays
a
I've ever
battle
drawn in my
royale.
life, so we're off to a great start.
I don't think anyone's judging you on art here.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're fine.
So the first question then is, so I had my marker, right? And I held it at a height and dropped it.
Yeah.
It had kinetic energy, but what was causing that kinetic energy as I dropped it?
The gravity.
Excellent. So when I raise my marker to a height, it has some potential energy. And in physics, we represent potential energy with a capital, I'll put it over here, a capital U. So we don't use P because P is power. And so U sub G for gravitational potential energy. So as I drop the marker, it converts from gravitational potential, I dropped it all the way, to kinetic energy, also sometimes called mechanical energy. And the reason I think this is important to talk about and why I think because any energy capture requires converting energy from one form to another. You can almost think of me holding the marker at a height as like a gravitational battery. Right?
Okay,
I have stored energy in the form of raising the marker up, and then when I release it, the energy is used.
So the potential energy, it's sitting in the object, and it can be used once it's actually in motion.
It's a little nebulous, right? It's not like in the object. It's like stored in the gravitational field or whatever, but that's basically right.
Yeah.
So obviously, we have actual batteries, right? We have actual literal, this is a nondescript, store-bought D battery. It doesn't have a logo, and you know what it is. So this battery stores chemical potential energy. So that's another form of energy we have. We have potential, I'm going to call it U sub C, or potential chemical energy. So inside of a battery is a chemical process waiting to take place. We have a chemical reaction that's sort of just standing. Oh, I pulled the battery away right as they cut to it. This is holding chemical potential energy inside of it. And when I put it in a circuit, then the electrical energy can be converted out of that potential chemical energy, right? So then we've got...
Greetings, Lojo.
We'll call it E sub E, electrical energy. So far we have...
Apparently
energy,
today you have been dubbed Slojo.
Chemical potential and electrical energy, right? So those are the things we're broadly going to be talking about today. And imagine something like this.
Yeah.
Instead of dropping my marker,
I warned them that you would start a battle royale.
So the battery has chemical potential. When I put it in the toy car and turn it on, that's converted into electrical energy. Then that electrical energy goes through the circuit in the car and turns the wheel.
Also,
that's kinetic energy.
I just want to point out, did he call that a D-size battery?
Where I have started here, I've converted to this, and then that converts to this. This is how energy transfer works. Obviously, we're not talking about the nitty-gritty, the actual physical process.
Yeah, there's a lot more to it than that, but this is kind of the overview.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I hope that sort of gives us a baseline where we can talk about, okay, now how do we do this in the real world? The first important thing to note is that there's a field of study in physics called thermodynamics, and the first law of thermodynamics dictates, well, actually, audience, does anybody know the first law of thermodynamics?
Oh, look at all the people who are spamming
almost in unison, like 25 people.
The chat
energy cannot be created
on
nor
Tik.
destroyed. Let's get a round of applause.
Like, I don't think I've had a
Excellent. Okay,
a normal
so,
chatter on Tik yet.
It has to come from somewhere. Okay, so imagine, and I'm going to introduce one more form of energy, I realize.
Great.
I have a rubber band, right? And imagine I stretch the rubber band.
Band them.
I have imparted You could call it kinetic potential
Bam,
energy,
bam.
but we do have a word for this. This is elastic potential energy.
Okay.
And obviously, it's based on the material properties of the rubber band, right? It is
A rubber band or a slingshot or something like that would carry this property.
exactly.
Absolutely. Okay.
Even your elbow
Bam,
has
bam.
like elastic potential, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So the rubber band has elastic potential energy, and when I release it, it converts into kinetic energy, right? As it moves through the room. But what moved the rubber band?
Oh,
Me,
and
my
Lansley
fingers, right?
wins.
Where did that energy come from? Okay, so I imparted kinetic energy, which I converted into the elastic potential of the rubber band. But I had to move my fingers, which required me to use the energy in my cells, which was some kind of chemical potential.
1, 2,
or
3, 4,
electrical
5,
potential
6
energy. Where did
people
that
I
come
just
from? Well, I ate
banned
food this afternoon.
on
Let's say
Tik.
That's the fuel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I had a salad, and that salad,
6
that
people.
food had chemical potential inside of it. Okay,
It's
where
a
did that come from? Well,
landslide.
the plants were in
Ha.
the ground, and the sunlight caused photosynthesis, and we converted that nuclear energy from the sun into the chemical potential energy. So I just want to paint
Everything
this
is
picture that,
coming
like,
up, Lansley.
everything has a path.
Yes,
There's
your
almost like
day
a
is
genesis
finally
for every
turning
single bit of
around.
energy. You could even follow the sun back to the Big Bang. Everything comes from something. So the first thing I want to talk about is a very shoddy little circuit that I made. Electrical engineers, please don't judge me.
A round of applause. Come on.
Okay, so this is a breadboard. It's a very simple way to demo circuits. This is a DC motor. That stands for direct current motor. And I am going to use my D battery. In fact, Ruby, if you wouldn't mind, I'm going to hold the motor.
Yeah.
Just touch this contact, big end to small end to big end. And as Ruby touches, and if we could get the close-up again, as Ruby touches the D battery to the thing, we should, maybe the other way. There we go. It starts to spin. Here. So take it off for a second.
That's cool.
Okay, so this is this isn't surprising. You plug the battery into the thing, it moves. Great. But what is fascinating is that this process is reversible. So if you've ever driven an electric car and you've had magnetic braking to regain energy, it is the exact same principle I'm about to describe.
That's cool.
So let's say instead of the battery powering the motor, I use the motor to charge the battery. So it's hard to display this with a battery that has lots of charge left in it, and obviously we can't tell how much is in the D battery, but instead of using my
Okay,
battery,
I'm
if you imagine
having
the battery was
a
dead,
hard
and for
time
that,
taking
I'm
him
going to use
seriously
an LED.
about this.
So
Because,
I'm
yeah,
going
he
to
keeps
plug
saying
an
D
LED
battery. But that's a
into this
9-volt
circuit,
battery, and I just
and I'm
double-checked
going to
myself. Yes,
spin
the
motor.
letter,
Let me kill the lights really quick.
like designation for a
Okay, I'm
9-volt
gonna spin
battery,
the LED, or
is
spin the motor. You can see it
PP3.
powers
The
the
end,
LED
like
briefly
a
as
long
it
time
spins.
ago, they were called, I think,
Because you're creating energy on the
E-batteries,
other
but they're
side,
like,
which
I
is
think it's like
producing the light.
It's the
PP3
exact same process
these days.
just in reverse.
It's not
I
a
am
D
literally
battery. A
just-
D battery is a
you can even see it
big
with the
old
lights
fat
on, which is
round
nice.
battery.
I am literally doing the exact opposite process. And what is going on inside of this motor, and if you want a refresher, you can watch last time's segment from 2 years ago.
P3.
There are magnets inside of the motor, and when I plug the battery into the motor, the electromagnets are in opposite polarity, and they spin when electricity is imparted in them, causing it to move. But I'm doing the opposite. I am spinning the motor, which means I'm spinning the magnets, and when the magnets pass over each other, they power the circuit.
That's so cool.
This is, in principle, how almost every single energy capture device humanity has ever made works. Almost to a T. Let's go back a couple hundred years to a grain mill. Let's say we have a water mill for a grain mill, right? We've got a water wheel. Okay, so if we go back to our system, right?
Yeah.
We've got water atop a waterfall, which is which one of these?
Oh, I would say that would be.
Yeah,
Yes, we've got
Yeah.
gravitational potential
like,
in the form of water.
I'm
at the top
kind of
the
wondering
waterfall.
where they're
The water
going with
starts
this.
to fall. Now that gravitational potential is being converted into kinetic energy, right? And
Because the water is constantly moving.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then the water courses down the river. It's moving very fast. Water's very dense. It's very massive. And so
Since
you know,
Halo's coming
hundreds
up
of thousands
next,
of
I
gallons
think
of
they're
water
going to
moving
try
through
and
the river
twist
and
it
they turn a
into
water wheel.
something
That
like
water wheel now has
explaining
kinetic
how
energy
a
from the
rocket
water,
jump
and
works.
then that water wheel turns a series of gears that turn a grain mill,
But
pound
I don't know. They
that
region.
is a 1,000-year-old technology that is using this principle. And we have modern forms of this. The first one I'm going to talk about is wind turbines, which is a very renewable, and you were talking about this a second ago.
Yeah, no, it's also just an incredible energy source that people have been trying to tap into more because of the lack of pollutants, or like significantly less than you would have from gases and oil and things
Precisely.
like that.
And how a wind turbine works is this. You have massive, massive wings. The wind turns the turbine, and inside there is just a massive one of these, basically, a massive motor. And as we turn the wind turbine and it turns this motor, we just now have what we didn't have, 1,000 years ago, 500 years ago, which is really elegant batteries and cells that can store that energy and pump it out to the grid. That's it. It's really just this, but massive and using wind. And the same thing is true of lots of other forms of energy, and I'm going to talk about them sort of broadly from least renewable to most renewable. Once we get to the more renewable side, I'm just going to name them as I think of them, so they're not like in exact order. But we can start with coal and oil. So coal and oil, fossil fuels, very common way to power our homes and has been for many hundreds of years. And the reason for this is largely because coal burns very
All the
easily.
runners
If you've ever
are
started a
potential
campfire or a
speedrunners.
grill with charcoal, you'll know this. It burns like instantly. And it runs very hot and very fast. And this is very good. Now, how do we
Did he just
capture
say
the energy from
charcoal
burning
burns
coal? I mean, they were doing this
instantly? Has he ever
100 years
used
ago, 200
charcoal
years ago.
before?
The principle is actually quite simple. We use water again. Water is very abundant. It's very good at storing energy. Water is very good at transferring energy. So all we do is we heat up the coal or the oil or whatever we're burning, and that then in turn heats up a massive vat of
Magnesium burns
water. As the water
instantly.
boils,
Charcoal.
steam, water vapor
Not
escapes,
so much.
and we funnel it into, you're not going to believe it, a turbine.
What? Oh my gosh, crazy.
We yet again use this principle of using, and turbines are basically just anything turned by a fluid like a gas or a water or anything like that, a liquid or a gas. We turn the turbine, and then that
Anything
powers our homes.
turned by a
But again,
fluid,
it's
like
the
a gas.
source of turning the turbine.
These are
In essence,
different
the source of
states of
heating up the
matter, my
water,
bro,
and
my
that is
guy.
coal.
Like
But there are other ways to heat up
liquid
the
gas,
water that doesn't
not the
require
same
CO2
state of
to be
matter.
released into the atmosphere. Notably, nuclear energy. So nuclear energy, I think, has kind of a PR problem, if anything.
I do
really
agree. I
demystify
do
for
agree
you all
with that.
today
Nuclear
some
energy
misconceptions you might
absolutely
have
has a
about nuclear
PR
power.
problem.
Yeah, please.
I'm not a nuclear scientist. I'm not lobbied by nuclear power or anything. I just think it's important for us in this day and age to harness as many renewables as we can. And we have a lot of infrastructure already set up for nuclear, so it would be a shame not to use it. So nuclear energy works via a principle called fission. Do you know anything about nuclear fission?
I heard about this in school, but it's one of those, my memory is awful and it's been years, so
Sure.
I don't remember much.
So in principle, to be very simple, we're just splitting an atom, it's very hard to do that.
Oh, and fusion is the bringing together of
Yes,
those atoms,
exactly.
so fission is the, yeah, got it.
An easy way to think about it is that generally speaking, stars like our sun perform nuclear fusion, where atoms are fused together to create higher order atoms, whereas fission is splitting an atom. So this is unfortunately how nuclear bombs work, but also how we can power our homes with nuclear power plants.
Okay.
So nuclear fission, you're not going to believe this, we use it because it's really hot, it releases a lot of heat, and we boil water.
What?
So
Wild.
those massive cooling towers, right? There is water there. We use the nuclear reaction to boil water. The water vapor, again, turns a turbine, which powers your home. That's it. We are just heating the water in creative ways.
Yeah.
So nuclear energy really, to oversimplify, only has two major byproducts. Water vapor, which is already a byproduct out of coal-fired power plants. If you ever see a nuclear cooling tower, that gas you see coming out, the pillow of white smoke, that is water vapor. So it is technically a greenhouse gas, but it's far less polluting than, say, carbon dioxide.
Yeah, absolutely.
So water vapor and nuclear waste. I want to demystify for you, nuclear waste, obviously scary. It is a very dangerous substance. But we, in the 4 or 5 decades we've been researching this, more than that actually, nearly 100 years now, we've gotten very good at capturing and storing nuclear waste in very safe ways. It's stored in very protective barrels, put underground, and you will literally never deal with it in your life. The big issue, obviously, is that there have been 3 major nuclear disasters in the last 100 years. Fukushima, 3 Mile Island, and Chernobyl are all disasters. Of course, nobody should have had to lose their lives 100%. However, the loss of life due to burning coal and oil and fossil fuels over the last 150, 200 years far, 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 far outmatches. It's almost impossible to comprehend the people. I mean, we're talking about PCF.
Okay, so
you have lung complications, cancer
I'm
complications.
gonna hang an
and,
asterisk
people
on
who work in
this.
the mines,
It's
the
true more
animals whose
people
lives been
have
completely
died
disrupted by
due
fracking or
to
coal mining.
coal mining
Coal
and
bad.
fracking than
It feels like,
nuclear
we've been
accidents.
so desensitized to it
But
because that was the only method, or that was the
Fukushima,
primary
3 Mile
method for
Island,
so many
and
years, but now
Pripyat
there have been these three
are
particular
still
disasters, and it's
nuclear radiation sites
yeah, but
There's no
failed.
denying
3
that this is a nuanced
decades
issue, and,
after
people's
the
lives, especially
accident
here in the States,
happened.
are very rooted in coal communities, and I don't deny that that is a very complex problem.
That is why it's so
someone, in the
dangerous.
government, ideally, would solve. But the bottom line is that we have these renewables that we can use, and nuclear energy, though it has had some big moments of disaster, is overall safe and probably powering many of your homes right now. So call your representatives. All right. So after that, we're going to talk about hydroelectric. This one's very simple. It's just a more modern version of our water mill.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to talk about one particular kind of dam, a gravity
I
dam.
say 3 decades,
So,
but
cool
damn,
name.
it's been like
Basically,
5
we have
decades
water
now,
at the top
hasn't
in a
it?
basin, falls down the dam. You're not going to believe this. Can you tell me what it does?
Oh my gosh, I bet it spins a turbine
It
and it
does.
boils some water.
So
and
this
yeah.
one, luckily this one doesn't have to boil any water because we're just using gravity to fall down the
Details
dam
not
into the
important.
turbine.
Oh, that's great.
So dams obviously feel really great because there's like no emissions, right? We're just turning the turbines. Some dams can cause problems to ecosystems because if you dam up a massive reservoir, you could cause issues for the ecosystem. But overall, obviously, cleaner than coal and oil.
Absolutely.
Next, we will talk about what I think is pure magic. This one is the only one we're going to talk about today where you're not either boiling water to turn a turbine or using wind to turn a turbine, something to turn a turbine. Of course, I'm talking about solar energy. Okay. Solar energy is genuine, actual magic, but I am going to do my best. So Albert Einstein won his Nobel Prize, not for special relativity, but for something called the photoelectric effect.
Okay.
So the photoelectric effect is this genius bit of science where basically he observed that if you strike some metals with electrons, that electron will deflect, and when the electron deflects, a photon also comes off of the metal. So basically, he proved that you could create light by bombarding metal with electrons. This is, in principle, how our LEDs work. LEDs are light-emitting diodes. We are using the photoelectric effect and some really intelligent quantum mechanics to light up the diode inside by using this photoelectric effect.
That's so cool.
This next thing I'm about to say is
Not
genuinely the moment that
all
caused me to go into physics
LEDs
in
are
college.
lit
This
by
blew
the
my mind.
photoelectric effect.
A solar cell, the things that make up a solar panel, is an LED in reverse. Instead of using electricity to power the LED, we use a diode where we use light to generate electricity. It is the photoelectric effect just in reverse. Instead of bombarding a metal with electrons to generate a photon, we are bombarding a metal with photons to generate electrons. It is the exact principle in reverse. There is essentially no emission, obviously, other than the heat generated by a solar panel warming up or whatever, or the latent heat absorbed. And they're expensive, but they're getting cheaper all the time. Solar panels are awesome, so cool. If you're interested, highly recommend checking out more stuff about quantum mechanics, solid state physics. Solar panels are super cool. But that's generally speaking how there are a few others. There's geothermal power. You know, there are other ways to power our world. But I just want to show that, like, there are many, many renewables that we have access to, and modern science and technology and the work, you know, that is propagated by scientists are creating cheaper, more renewable, less emissions for these things all the time. And so there is really at this point no excuse. So get excited about science, about reactions, about energy, and about power generation, because it is cool. It sounds sort of, to use an unfortunate word, a little unsexy to be like, oh, I'm going to go to the nuclear power plant.
But it's not only cool, but it is so important, like you said, especially now.
Exactly.
Yeah, wholly agree.
So that's it. That's all I had for you today. Again, I want to thank LabX, a program of the National Academy of Sciences.
It's
would like me to tell you
just
that
a
Bloomfall
shitty
is a
science
tabletop
lesson.
role-playing game centered around plants and includes a unique mechanic where you, as a player, get to do a solo adventure in between campaign sessions. LabX is hoping to launch Bloomfall this year. And until then, the quick start is freely available online for
not
players to
sure
try an early version of the game.
The audience of AGDQ would be your target audience for something like this.
AGDQ schedule. Thank you. Can we get a round of applause for LabX, please? Their mission is to propagate science.
Yeah,
which is something I really believe in.
They have a viewership that is about 40,000,
Yeah. All right, let's have some more.
which is a lot of people. But when you compare 40,000 people to the 8 billion people on the planet, or not even that, even to like the 150 million or is it like 300 million people in the United States, this is a minuscule audience. And the people that are
so much cool stuff that's happening
here
at AGDQ.
It's a captive audience, but it's also the wrong audience. Because the audience that's most likely to be scientifically literate is an audience of geeks and nerds and gamers. Right?
Other artists and devs on site starting Thursday, gamers. That's right.
And
all week
frankly, Democrats.
right here on site at
these are the people that are most likely to be scientifically literate in the United States. So you're missing the audience that you would kind of want to aim science stuff at, which are the stupid people.
You definitely have the opportunity to be
the people that believe the Earth is flat, for example.
Footage of our tournaments and panels
anyway.
that we're running this week.
Check it out wrong audience, I think.
Done quick. And if you're on site, definitely make sure that you are spending some time being able to check out all of the.
And yes, if you're a flat earther, you are stupid.
Right here at Pittsburgh.
Like I ain't gonna sugarcoat this. No. I've had many conversations with people who believe like conspiracy bullshit and stuff, or say that they don't believe in science. I'm like, no. Science is not something you believe in. Science is an arbitrary collection of truths that we've discovered about how the universe works. That's what science. It's not a fucking deity. You don't believe in science. It's a collection of truths. Right? You can choose not to believe it. That doesn't make it wrong. And if you're one of the people say, "Oh, this is my truth," well, if your truth, the truth is not an objective thing. Truth is just there. It's not even binary. There's no negative side to truth. It's just truth. If you don't believe it, you're wrong. And if you call it, well, this is my truth, then your truth is wrong.
Oh my gosh.
This is my soapbox for stupid people.
For donating your kid money towards the Prevent Cancer Foundation.
It annoys me so much when there are like science YouTubers and stuff who are interacting with some of these people, and they're beating around the bush for calling them stupid. I'm not going to do that.
Definitely check out gdq.gg/
Like in the days that we live in, there's no reason you should be scientifically like illiterate or ignorant. I mean, it comes down to ignorance or stupidity or both, and whether it's willful or not. And if it's not, those people, when they meet somebody who starts explaining science, listen, and then become scientifically literate. It's okay to be ignorant. It's not okay to be stupid.
That's right. Double check if your employer does some
This is me
matching,
preaching
and
to
you
my
can get
captive
your
audience of like 5 people.
For double the bang for your buck.
Which
You could double
is,
your donation's
again,
impact during AGDQ
the wrong
by checking
audience.
with your employer to see if your gift is eligible for a match.
So I guess
Many of PCF's
ADEF and I
matching
have
gifts
something in
come from
common.
AGDQ every
We're
year, and it
preaching
makes a
to
big
the wrong
difference in our
audience.
ability to support cancer prevention and early
AI
detection
isn't
efforts
helping.
across the United States. And you want to talk more
No.
about double the bang for your buck?
But
Well,
AI is
every
also
donation that goes in
stupid.
that you could put towards an
And I
incentive
proved
such
this,
as the Resident Evil bid war
to
of
a
Claire
friend
B
of
or
mine,
Leon B being the run.
like not too
Also
long
gets
ago.
put towards the milestone incentive
Let
of
me
being able
see,
to
where
get
is-
that bonus Snake versus Monkey showcase for Metal Gear Solid Delta. We are just over $60,000 of the way to get to that $500,000 goal.
Is it
Can we
hidden,
get
like,
that
down below?
500,000 met? Chat, I believe in you. Audience, I believe in you. GDQ, I believe in you.
Bum, bum, bum. This one.
We got a $25 donation from Anonymous saying, cancer has taken so many people, friends,
Okay.
family, and other loved ones.
So I
This
asked
donation
ChatGPT,
isn't much, just
is
hope
there
it
an
helps.
emoji of a
Are you
seahorse?
kidding me? $25
Spoiler, there is not an emoji of a
amazing.
seahorse.
Every little bit
And
helps PCF be
ChatGPT
able to reach
responded,
its goal.
yes,
Thank you so much,
horse
donor,
emoji.
wherever you
There's a
are.
seahorse emoji. It looked like this. Horse emoji, unicorn emoji. Just kidding. And then it's like, okay, wait. Final answer. Unicorn emoji. Wait, no. Dragon emoji. Okay, seriously. Unicorn. No. Unicorn. No. This went on. This is one response from ChatGPT, where it keeps trying to make a unicorn emoji, a seahorse emoji, and it keeps putting unicorn. Like, fine, real answer is unicorn. Okay, reboot it. Here it is for real. Unicorn, no. Unicorn, ga. Deep breath. Light bulb. Unicorn, no. Real answer. Dragon, no. Okay, unicorn. Still going. Still going.
Welcome back to
ChatGPT losing its goddamn mind trying to make a seahorse emoji. Can't do it. Still going. Same response. Still going.
Let's go. Helping us there was a $100 donation from Mac that says, Halo.
Still going.
That is right. We are ready for the Halo Combat Evolved Cursed Again. Any percent.
And if anybody thinks that AI is intelligent, go to ChatGPT. Go to any of them and ask him for a seahorse emoji. Last time I checked, this was still a problem.
Anyway,
yes, there was never a seahorse emoji. But you see, I'm halfway through this conversation. This is still the original response from ChatGPT trying to create a seahorse
Hi, I'm
emoji.
Nervy Destroyer. I don't run this game, but I've done things to your game.
Yes, he has.
And I'm Rebel Knight. I'm actually not a speedrunner.
Right
I'm
here,
a scientist,
until it ran out of
and a program officer
tokens
with the
for
National
its
Academy of Sciences
response.
and the Space Studies Board. And basically, I'm here to comment on space science.
Then I ask it, is that a no? And it does it again.
Science. Of course. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We'll just go with it.
It's a process of discovery.
Exactly. Quick explanation of what Cursed Halo is.
If you
Cursed Halo is a mod made by Inferno Plus.
my
It is
ChatGPT
basically
doesn't do
chaos
this anymore,
informed into
because
a
now if
input
I
to the
ask it,
campaign. That is putting so much word on the word chaos. I can't describe everything in here. We'd be here for 3 hours. The other thing I'll let know ahead of time is I have this tool with me. This is for checkpoints. This run is so chaotic. I need checkpoints. Like there's a good chance that there could be something that spawns and it just
So mine
so I have safety saves
doesn't do
everywhere.
that
I have a
anymore.
tool to help me with
It starts
just in
out,
case anyone sees, like, random
but then it
checkpoints
runs
out of
into
nowhere.
a
That's why I
check
have
where
them.
of something I've
I also
already
wanna thank
told this
Inferno Plus. Reached
ChatGPT.
out to him before we did this,
The one that
before
I
we did
use,
this run,
if you can't,
and he actually
if
gave
you
us the
don't
source
know
code
the
for
answer
this
to
mod, so we
something,
can recompile it for this
Google
each
the
stage.
answer.
What that also means is I
And
give
then
them
use
permission
that
to
as your
mess
base
around.
answer. So it starts down the
I
same
don't know what's
like
going to
rabbit
happen
hole
half the
of
time. They
dumbness.
do. He also doesn't.
Then it
I
runs
have no
into
clue.
the case
I've had
it
some
doesn't
members of the
know,
committee said, "Oh, shock
and then it
is
looks for the answer,
So,
and discovers, okay, there's not a dedicated answer. So you can train them to not be stupid. But out of the box, like, you can go to chatgpt.com, open up a new one, ask it, is there a seahorse, and watch it go.
Yeah, I guess are we good? All right. And 3, 2, 1.
Go!
All righty. Well.
There's another one.
Yeah, we got another one, sure. All righty. Well, this is the intro for Cursed Halo. So one thing just to mention, we are playing on Heroic
Halo.
here. The reason is because in Heroic and Legendary in Halo 1, we actually have to skip the entire tutorial of this game. Also, Cursed Halo is run on any %, so this first level will be on Heroic. The rest of the run will be on Easy. So while we're going through these tunnels, you'll be seeing a lot of really, really interesting things. If you play the game, you might notice some things.
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of those AI fail videos. They are pretty good. Why are you buffering? No, let me get a refresh.
Keys. We get to just skip going through the whole bridge and. Yeah.
Oh no! Is something doing something in the background? Why is it buffering? You know, I can just close these down and then I won't have to worry about them doing things in the background. Twitch is twitching. Okay, you can.
Gun that's the rate of fire increases as you hold.
Okay then.
The trigger. This is a plasma pistol.
Yep.
This is a normal plasma pistol, and it's normal.
Very normal. Very normal. Yep.
Interesting.
Give that a second. Oh, hold up.
Nice
Whatever.
Good melee.
We'll just leave.
Good.
That's fine. Doesn't matter. One thing that was changed is Johnson's going to follow us everywhere. Oh, okay, not this time. He spawns more often in random places, and he can spawn there and just die. And yeah. Most of this level is pretty self-explanatory. It's just kind of running through the area and making sure that you do all of the tunnels in fast order. There's a couple enemies that'll be in my way. Like, the beginning of the level is very tame, and it will start to ramp up as we progress through other levels. So, like, there's a bunch of enemies in here. I'm just gonna spin up the machine gun, or spin up the assault rifle and just mow through them all because I can.
Oh,
I got early.
all right.
Yeah, I got early grenades. That's actually kind of nice. It'll be helpful. We have a moment. So actually, I wanted to throw a question to our science friend for like 10 or 15 seconds. What is the status of cryosleep?
So cryosleep, not a thing right now, but there are currently some experiments out there with frogs, because frogs can actually go get frozen and come back to life. And so there are a couple of experiments out there, but I mean, it's become such a staple of sci-fi because of the fact that we can't get around the speed of light. You know, we can't, obey the speed of light. It's the law. Yeah. So,
So there's no custom cutscenes. I'll let this play out.
Some kind of upgrade to your suit. Supposed to give you some kind of crazy-ass Bruce Lee powers, if you can believe.
So if I'm correct in remembering their name, Inferno got the voice artist called the Vocal Butcher to do custom lines for Johnson, and they are everywhere. Here's the tutorial on the controls. Also...
That's pretty sus.
Yep.
Oh.
I didn't put that there. I swear.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay, well, YouTube is a lot more reliable, but...
Oh, please. Thank you.
I can't get it to...
Nice kick.
That's part of the mod where sometimes you just don't press the flashlight button fast enough and it just doesn't work, but that's Halo modding, baby. So like I said, this is a normal Halo plasma pistol. The charge time is normal and it shoots normal bullets. Don't worry about it. It's very normal with how long this takes to charge. We're gonna do a skip here that saves 5 seconds. Please go crazy for this skip. Thank you.
That was really awesome. Good job.
I don't need to kill these guys, but as you can see, I already have no shield, and this can get a little crazy. Mainly this elite here in the corner, so I'm going to try to spin up the assault rifle a little bit to break his shield, so he'll stagger like that, and then I should be fine.
What happens if the assault rifle gets too red?
Oh, it explodes.
Oh, cool.
Just out of your hands, and you can sometimes die.
Yep.
I mean, that sounds actually scientifically real. Yeah. Yeah. No. Like, you know, this is a big problem. This is why you have to, you know, not overheat weapons.
I mean, true.
We don't actually have that much to explain in Pillar Bottom. It is pretty normal from here on out.
Looks normal.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Oh boy.
Nothing. The flashlight.
Did you put decals on the walls here?
You are so afraid of everything.
You made me afraid.
Yeah.
I have done nothing to your game.
The text at the beginning would say otherwise.
I didn't put that there.
Sure.
I didn't put it there today.
Anyway, there we go. There's our cryo sleep. We've probably got, let's see, about a minute left in this level. There's not too much going on. JD, if you would like to do a quick donation, we can get one through right now.
Yeah, I've got a big announcement to share that we have a new incentive now that we got that worst warthog for Silent Hill F. Upgrade to New Game Hard. We definitely want to get that difficulty level increased here. So let's get those donations in. A $40,000 goal, and we're already almost $3,000 of the way there. Chat, audience, you are absolutely killing it. GDQ.GG/donate. Let's go.
Oh no, oh no, okay.
Oh,
Whoa. All right, cool, we're starting it off this way, but luckily I got a good checkpoint, so we're fine. All right, so one of the Marines threw a D20. We can talk about that now. Frag grenades are now D20s for all of you D&D nerds. It has 90 random effects that can happen, some of which involve killing you.
90 random effects on a D20.
All right,
How does that
so
work?
I do have to kill all these enemies to go through. Unfortunately, the grunts like to hide behind these barrels in the back, so I like to target them first because the Marine or the elite's easy to kill. And
oh, he's still alive.
Excuse me?
Uh-oh.
Woo! Okay, all right, so we played heroic for the first level. We're gonna play on easy for the rest of the run.
You're still on POA.
Oh, am I? Yep. Oh, thank you. I thought I clicked it. All right.
Good catch.
So we're going to abuse the D20s in a certain way.
There we go.
I have an audio cue coming up. So when there's a giant white spotlight on the ground, this is going to happen a couple times. Audience, can you just like scream really loud so I don't hear it? That'd be great. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to do a frame perfect pause here. I'm going to restart the level, and I'm going to hold a certain orientation of keys. And this will cause me to throw a grenade, and then I'm going to do a dance. I was too focused on the audience screaming that I actually messed myself up. All right, let's do that again.
Do you want us to scream again?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
We got you.
Are you all right? Can you move?
Not a fan of disco.
Got it. All right, cool. Now I have Banshees, and we can just fly to the end of the level pretty much.
Oh, free as a bee. Look at you.
Flying so high.
You know, there is an aviary you can go to.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
You're just flapping around like a bird.
Anyway, so yeah, D20s, you can manipulate the RNG to spawn pretty much any effect that you want of them at certain points. Like at the beginning of the level, it's pretty easy. Murphy, would you like to explain how RNG works in Halo? Because it's actually kind of complicated.
All right, yeah, sure.
We're going to be flying for like 3 minutes, so there's plenty of time to explain this.
Oh, all right, perfect. Yeah, so it either it happens.
Okay.
Or it doesn't.
Got it. Good science, good science.
Yep. Sorry, what did you want to know?
Oh, no, how does RNG work?
Oh, how does it work?
Yeah. Oh, okay, how does it work?
Right,
yeah, not what it means.
Oh, all right, yeah, sorry. If this was behind a green screen, that would have looked really cool. All right, so we have a thing called a function. This function generates numbers. We put a number into this big old function here. My handwriting is terrible. So we put a number into this big magic function, and out of this side comes another number. Now, what's cool is the initial number that goes into that function is what's known as a set seed. It's called dead beef. That's just a thing.
That's the starting value is dead beef.
Dead beef. So, different things will cause this to get consumed and come out.
I'll have to check that out.
It goes back in. So it's kind of like a circular thing. So because we have a set seed, if we do the same exact actions, the same exact numbers go into the function, and out on the other side comes the same numbers going into a loop until we get the exact number we want that causes birds to spawn.
Birds are real.
Thank you, Nervy.
Yeah.
So yeah, with that information...
I didn't say birds were real.
Oh.
So...
Scientific fact, birds are in fact real.
So yeah, so we can pause at the start.
I'm not going to argue with that.
We can pause at the start of a level and basically get the same seed every time, and as long as we do the same actions, we should get the same outcome every time, which is the Banshees, which means I can skip all of the driving, the first wave fight at the tunnel, or the base camp, whatever it's called, the Forerunner Fountain or something. I don't know. It shoots blue liquid, so I'm guessing it's a fountain.
Is this why we use the time actually to seed random number generators in when we actually want a real random number?
Okay.
Oh, I forgot about the sky on top. Yeah, this fight is probably the worst of this particular level. The enemies love to just run around and hide in random spots.
I mean, to answer his question,
I should get a checkpoint if I did.
Yes.
Yeah, I did. Okay, cool.
With an asterisk
so
on there.
The way to finish this level quickly is you kill all the
Awesome,
Marines, you
Mojo.
don't save them.
I will check those out.
I will come back to that area
Later,
in a second. It's
tonight,
faster to come over
after
here,
the stream.
do this section, and run
Most
away.
likely.
So I'm gonna come out of here. Master Chief's really angry, so I'm gonna throw hands. Okay.
It's Hornet.
Whoa.
And then now some of the...
Cool.
Oh, there's some Minecraft grunt. Don't worry about it. I don't think I have... I do not have any good grenades, so I'm actually just going to try a couple things.
Just throw hands.
Oh, that's
nice.
the blindness potion.
Oh, no, it's fine.
All right, so unfortunately, I didn't get good weapons. I didn't get a grenade or anything, so I'm going to have to just take my time killing all
Do
of
not
this.
headshot the crewman.
Are you?
Was that a blunderbuss?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone's dead.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Did you see the fish?
Yeah, did you see the fish?
I mean, I know you saw.
No, I did
Silk
not.
Song.
Yeah, you saw Silk Song.
I mean, I can just do this instead.
Wow.
Why? It's so sick.
No, wait, the fish.
You're missing the fish.
It's got sick
Did you put fish chucks on there?
Yes.
Yeah, it's so sick.
Well, I got a speed run to do. I will probably see it again some other time.
Yeah, you will.
This is the worst thing you could have done to us.
No, it's the worst thing I could do to Lofi, actually.
Yeah.
He's been obsessed with the fish chucks image.
It's so sick.
It's all right. We'll get you back.
Anyway, so this is the last group of grunts that are gonna, or the last group of Covenant that are gonna spawn in this area. Now that I've killed the first group, this second group spawns. Is everyone dead already?
Yeah.
No, someone's hiding. Nope. Oh my. Okay, that was insane. They all piled up on me. Wow. Clap for RNG, I guess. That has happened before, but I didn't expect it to be that easy.
You're playing with fire right now. What if they throw a D20?
True.
That it could happen that way. I just got shot by a love gun. I'm kind of moving slow. I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, that's the end of Halo. We've killed all the Marines.
There are huge asterisks on the AI threatening blackmail situation.
No one's there to explain it. Anyway, so we're going to move on to Truth and Reconciliation. We could do another D20 here.
The people that are pushing that narrative
player actions are
wildly ignorant on how these AI actually work and what the scientists are doing to cause that to happen inside of a lab.
Again, you all can have fun with this. So I'm gonna hold grenade and jump. I'm gonna throw a grenade and then jump the moment I see the light.
I've mentioned this before on the channel, but I can.
All right, that's the last light of the run. Thank you for dodging DMCA claims. Appreciate it.
What's wrong with that shotgun?
Don't worry about that shotgun. It's bent.
Black.
Anyway, this is the flamethrower. Now it's Flood from Super Mario Sunshine.
Okay, so
I heard it.
AI as it exists right now, and you guys probably know this because I've talked about it.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb. Not an expert in
AI as it exists right now.
I'm gonna just say from physics.
It's not what people think it is in the movies and whatnot.
If it gets them through the run, we'll take it.
People are talking about AIs, and they're putting videos up on YouTube that are saying, "Oh, AIs could like take over the world in as little as 5 years and stuff."
It stretches up to this tree. It doesn't stretch any higher, so I'm actually going to come over this way.
An AI is nothing more than a search algorithm.
So that's a trigger, and then I'm just going to fly.
That's all it is. All the AI models that we're using right now,
basically skipped all of the
like ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude,
also, the sniper jackals do have literal
Grok.
snipers now.
These are a little more than complicated search algorithms.
Into a curved surface on your way down to dodge fall damage.
The reason that what that means is that they have a
database
database of
why I'm
information
positioning where I am for this.
that they are drawing all of their conclusions on. They have to reach into that database every time they're asked a question and pull information out of that database. If you disconnect one of these AI models from their that database, they completely cease to function. Everything they generate at that point, if they even generate actual language, because their language is also driven by the database that they connect to,
Alright, so now I think one
will be complete gibberish.
Four waves.
I don't think you killed them all fast enough, so you have to kill these guys first.
Yeah.
That's kind of the hallmark of an intelligence.
And then it should be another group right here. Alright, cool, they're gone.
There are other levels to AI that we haven't, that we're working on, but we haven't reached yet. Like the next one is a level that I tend to call AR.
I did, yeah.
Which is artificial reasoning, which we can simulate, but we haven't actually got there yet.
So once these 300
reasoning is the ability to draw a conclusion based on
position and then
like to draw the correct conclusion logically without having the necessary information to reason all the way through to that conclusion.
Come on,
right? You can look at a similar situation and then apply that similar situation to a completely new situation to come up with a solution.
There we go. All right.
We're getting closer to being able to code this.
So the martial arts
because the AI are
oh, I just realized I didn't show
like they're getting closer to be able to do this just from all the knowledge that they're having.
I completely messed this up.
Predictive AIs are working on a very base level of artificial reasoning, like very basic, to try and predict where the conversation is going to go next. But the prediction that they're using to get there is based on that database and previous conversations that they can look at and previous conversations that they've had with you.
Alright, so we're in the ship. I have portable warthogs, so I can just
so once again, you delete the database, they're unable to
pulled out of hammer space.
to function. Do a trick with this thing where I'm
when you switch this over to people, for example,
by the way, this shotgun shoots 100 pellets and knocks me backwards,
with no database of knowledge to draw upon, people can still learn things and interact with their environment and come up with the correct solution to problems, even without having gigabytes of data to search through.
So we're using
That's
anime logic.
True reasoning.
I mean, in Cursed Halo, there's a
so intelligence is just a collection of information. People gain intelligence by also collecting information, and they become more intelligent.
I hope he does.
Like we know that intelligence is a product of having information and training your brain to access that information.
Now we're on the top floor, and we're basically heading to the
like
final,
we know that's what intelligence is. That's how we're able to train it in AI. We know what reasoning is. The ability to come to a conclusion and solve a problem that you don't necessarily have the information to solve, and to do it logically every single time.
Blow everything up instantly.
We've seen this in people, we've seen this in animals. Animals have reasoning. Horses, pigs, monkeys, birds, octopus, dolphins are all capable of reasoning.
I have a gun though.
AI currently is not.
Cool.
Yep. Alrighty. So there's not much actually that's different compared to vanilla Halo. I'm going to drive the keys. I'm going to let him out. I'm going to come back, do a thing, and we'll talk about why it works in a second. But
hidden
if we like to read off
a raven snack inside of a glass pipe that it couldn't get to. Right? And then they showed somebody using a stick to knock something off a ledge, and then they put the stick down, and the bird figured out, I can take this stick, shove it through the pipe, and knock my treat out out the other
we
side.
We also have a $250 donation
That's
from
reasoning.
Tauga saying, "Cursed Halo hype. Had to donate during my favorite
The
game."
the bird was never shown that the stick can go through the pipe. The bird was just shown, hey, this is a stick, and somebody knocked something over with the stick. It figured out that its treat was inside of a hollow pipe, and the stick could help it get its treat.
Thank you for
Reasoning.
the donation.
We're getting close to doing that.
So we have freed keys
with AI. Once we make the breakthrough,
version of keys, he spawns with a tool
Corvus
gun,
are
which has
notoriously
also
clever.
random effects,
Yes.
one of which could be delete, as in it will delete what it shoots, including you. So if it shoots me, I just get deleted from the map.
That is true.
So I'm trying to stay away from him. But Nari, do you want to explain the
But
ending
my
of this level and why it
ultimate
works the way
point
it
is
does?
AI isn't quite at
Sure.
that
So
level
it
of
turns out
reasoning
the
to be able
devs
to
did
do
not
that
intend
yet.
for you to pick up a blunderbuss and then shoot it
But
to
we're
launch yourself
working
to the
on
third floor
coding
of the
that. We're
hangar.
getting
So
closer.
by doing that, it sets up a sequence break.
I've also
whereby
mentioned
one
artificial
shot
emotions.
makes his wander a little way to back on. Oh, okay.
we'll call
Back
AE.
over to keys.
He is so far back. There he is.
And we actually
The level just
can
ends.
code this. We know exactly how emotional
There's like a bunch of
responses
stuff
work.
that expects you to do, but because
And
I just
how
jumped to the
and
third floor,
we're using
they're just like auto-completed. So
the
if I
tools
just
we
go
need
that
to
room, kill
make
the 3 elites, and
AE
come back
we're
to keys,
using to
you're
train
done.
AI.
So
Right?
Alrighty, this is Silent Cartographer. This is probably one of the most
Because
infamous Halos, or levels
when
in
AI
Halo.
does something right,
that Warhog's
it
pretty
gets
cool.
a
It's now
reward
flying,
that
it
is
doesn't
told
explode.
as a pleasurable reward, and when it does something wrong, it gets a punishment that
sorry
is
about
told
spoilers.
as bad.
Tragic.
That's tough.
And it wants to get
so there
the pleasurable
is,
things and not the bad things.
The Marine over here, he has a blunderbuss. I want it. I need it to skip most of the level.
Like
So
we
what I'm
are
gonna do
already
here is,
using this
unfortunately, just take it. I'm going to be nice
to
about it.
train
So I'm gonna
AI.
take it.
This
Okay,
is
he's
how
actually gonna be really nice
the
about it
chemical
and blow himself
responses
away,
in
so I
our
have to
brain
restart.
work
Let me
when
get
it
on the
comes
ground
to
real
things
quick.
that we like and don't like when it
Dude,
comes
what?
to
That's
emotions.
twice in a row.
Like,
Maybe
right?
I'm
If
in
it's
the
a
back when it
good
gets
thing,
Well,
it
you are
releases the
shooting
good
it.
chemical.
Yeah, that's true.
If it's a bad thing, it releases
go.
the
Okay,
bad
alrighty.
chemical.
Can you come here for a second?
Oh God.
Can
The
you just pick
reason
up off the
that
ground
this
for me?
isn't
Oh, this is a
applied
problem.
into the
Okay,
current
yeah, no,
model
so what's
of
wrong with
artificial
backwards?
intelligence is
Yeah,
that
the controls
this
are inverted
makes
for the upside-down
everything
pistol, by the way. So, yeah, look,
completely
like, your mouse is
unstable.
inverted and your up and down and forward are inverted.
If you think it's unstable
There you go,
now
there you
with
go.
the whole
Got it.
seahorse
A
problem,
little bit. Go forward.
when you
Oh,
start
no,
adding
no. Oh,
in this kind of stuff where it's trying to
I
get
feel like I swear
the
we got it.
pleasurable
Okay, here,
sensations
let's,
and not
yeah,
get the
let's do it.
negative
We can
one,
do it again. No. Oh no, you. Okay,
it
so if you
throws all logic and everything out the window.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
This is what scientists
brought
are
this
playing
upon
around
yourself.
with
Point this out.
when
All
they
right,
get
actually,
the
that's a good problem.
AI
I'm just gonna
to
pick this gun up
do
now 'cause I don't
things
know how to
like
fix that.
blackmail people
Pick up the gun
or
and
to
it fixes
threaten
it.
to
Just
destroy
That went
all
better
of
than I
humanity
planned.
and whatnot. They're playing
If you
around
just
with an
didn't throw the
overabundance
D20, we would
of
have had it.
like
But it was
Thanks,
so
Shockwave.
funny.
good response, bad response in the emotional training, and they're just making
If you
like
just didn't do
over
the thing,
emotional
it would've
AIs
worked.
that
If
are
you just
doing
wow,
random
that I
shit.
told you I wasn't telling you anything about.
If you
Full
if you
disclosure,
take
what
this
happened
type
was that
of
before
training
this round,
out of
he's
the
like,
AI,
"Hey, by the way,
it
I'm handing
won't
you the
do
controls for 30
things like
seconds. Good luck.
Yep.
The mouse is still inverted.
try to
somehow.
blackmail you.
It should fix itself once you pick up the.
Do I have to relaunch
It comes
the game?
down
No,
to a
it should
lot
fix itself
of
once you pick it up.
lack of
It did not.
understanding
It
for
did
where
not.
AI is and where it needs to be,
Okay.
and what the different types of
let
it
me
are.
s-
Like ultimately, we
no,
would
there
be
you go.
driving
Yeah,
towards
there you
something
go.
called
Yeah. Menuing.
Oh wait, did you set it for Halo Reach, or are we good?
No, I'm
AS.
fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, perfect. There we go. Yeah, we're good.
So yeah, so
And
this
then
level is actually pretty
A,
short in the speed run.
G,
It's like 3 minutes long. We're only going to see like
I.
6 to 7% of the level. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Sick hog.
Yeah, sick hog. It's a bicycle and it loves to flip.
Persevere,
bought
but
on
the
the
AI
6-7
that shows
joke? I'm so sorry.
self-preservational
Oh, no,
motor.
I did, but
I will watch it
All
later.
right. Well, I'll work on better meme numbers.
Ultimately, we should be driving
I didn't hear
towards
that. I'm sorry,
one
audience
of
member.
these. We're driving
in terms of
towards
the- anything
this,
else
but
though in
we
this
should be
level, all
driving
we're gonna do is we're
towards
gonna go in, we're gonna hit the map
this.
button, and we're gonna leave. That's all you have to do both in the
Ultimately.
vanilla version and in Cursed Halo version.
So
Looks like the
AS
status
stands for
backstab me.
artificial
Cool.
sentience, and
Even on the
AGI
vehicle,
stands
the
for
jackals with diamond
artificial
swords
general
can stab you in the back
intelligence.
and one-shot you while you're on a car.
The way that
driving
AI
away.
is going currently,
Alright, let's get
we're
in here real
moving
quick.
down the line to get to an
Close the door.
AGI.
That's good.
Now, an
That'll work.
AGI would be able
See you,
to
buddy. All right, let's try another
have the
classic
search
trick here.
algorithms,
This
it would be able
checkpoint.
to
I'm gonna try to
reason,
bump off this
and
wall
it
to
would
save
be
fall
able to
damage.
Nice.
There we go.
come to a conclusion on whether or not it's right or wrong.
I'm just going to take the fall here.
Did
we turn on... You hit F5. Okay. All right. There you go. All right. Turn
but
that
what
off.
this won't have is emotion,
well,
and it might not be sentient.
But anyway, Blunderbuss, you can jump with it and go
which
really high
would
with it,
be
so you don't
problematic.
have to do, like 3 or 4 different grenade jumps.
Keeping an AGI from becoming sentient
nice natural checkpoint
would be necessary in order to keep it under control.
What's that? Yeah, I can't see. Can you turn on your flashlight?
Who did you talk to get these pictures?
We have inside sources.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just you two, it was someone else.
We'll never tell.
I'm sure we're gonna have a long conversation, but this is so fun.
Yeah, I think I laid this out on the channel before, the artificial emotions.
1 second.
We would need to be able to generate an artificial ego.
Fourth hand.
So you would need like the id and the super ego.
Now I'm done with my jokes. You can read a donation.
And then be able to combine those together in order to create like a true artificial sentience.
A $100 donation from Snoop J saying for science. Yeah. Greetings to Revel Knight from a grad school buddy. Love
yeah, look, we are nowhere near any of this stuff
donation from one of our viewers saying,
right now.
To Revel Knight,
we've got this down. We've got this down, but we can't use it because it makes everything unstable.
That is a phrase I haven't heard
and then
in a
we're
long
working
time.
on this, but we don't really understand how to implement it, and we have no idea how to codify sentience.
It's not hard, it's just driving. So Lofi, if you want to take over, please go ahead and drive.
Yeah, sure.
Can you give a hand for Lofi?
Because there's not even a consensus in the scientific community for intelligence.
All right.
Let's
which
have a nice science conversation.
There should be,
me,
but there isn't. Because people still talk about like intelligent life and say things like humans are the only intelligent life. Humans are not the only intelligent life.
Yeah, you're right. Let me get my gamer glasses
on real quick. There's plenty of other species on the planet that are as smart or smarter than humans.
No problem.
Humans appear to be the only ones with ego.
It's fine. Yep, yes you do. Oh, you do.
Oh, that one spawns.
Don't hit Tilda.
Which is a completely different thing.
I did tell him ahead of time, this is not like I'm doing to the scientist. He didn't know he was doing this.
Yep. It's fine.
That's interesting. So this sniper has no internet.
What's your melee?
It has
What's your melee?
V. I told you that.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right.
I think you got hit with some thrusters.
Yeah, I did. I'm having a lot of fun right now. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I just didn't want to suffer for a little bit.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I wonder if I'll have to take over. Actually, this bit is going on really chaotic.
No. Just let this happen.
It's fine.
Just let this happen.
Nope. I just need to get the pull gun. Nope. That's explosion.
Explosives.
All right. Is this pull gun? That's thruster. Oh boy.
Where's the other one? Is it in the tunnel?
Oh, I really hope so.
It's gonna be pull or push, right, in the corner?
Yep, it is definitely not. Oh no. Oh no.
So this
I feel like
particular Halo run is just kind of.
Is this one it's?
To go back to an earlier topic, stupid.
Just throw a D20, maybe you'll get
I don't know why this made it into GDQ. This is like a mod hack of a particular community's like in jokes and things that they think are funny that just kind of aren't.
My keybinds are great.
Yeah, they are. They're from COD 4?
Yeah. Oh, there it is. All right, there's the pull.
I'm gonna
anyway, Tim,
spawn a bunch of weapons and stuff from Minecraft into Halo and do a quote speed run by giving myself an in-game
So I mean, it
ability like
recoil,
right at the start and just flying through the whole level.
Told us for every action there is an opposite reaction. So whenever you're shooting a like a giant projectile in one direction, you're going to fly backwards. In fact,
I don't think this is the stage for something like this.
My wife.
Because you're taking something that is inherently a skill-based thing, like speedrunning,
in here,
and deleting that skill from
as
it.
You do. I'm going to just say, scientifically implausible. I think the shotgun would blow up beforehand.
I think we forgot to mention, I have a quick science question. So we skipped the cutscene, but Master Chief did duct tape some pistols to his feet, and it allows him to double jump.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that something we could have?
I mean, anybody can duct tape pistols to their feet. Don't try this at home. But would it create the effect that you're looking for here? No. That being said, in when we actually do spacewalks, we do actually do just little jets to actually propel you along because in a zero-gravity environment.
But they are not pistols duct taped to your feet.
No, and in fact, once again, do not try this at home. Yeah, so no. Duct taping, I would say duct taping pistols to your feet is a significant safety hazard. That being said, Master Chief is also a cybernetic, soldier, gone through all of Spartan 2 training,
So in Vanilla Halo, you can do this. Sorry, 1 second.
No,
in Vanilla Halo, you can get this Banshee, but I can just be like, hey, come here, you.
Don't get run over.
It'll be
be
fine.
Careful. Oh, that was close.
All right.
I dodged in real life. That was crazy.
I did too, same.
But yeah, now we're just flying to the end of the level. It is just, we've broken all the sequencing. We fell off the bridge early. We are just driving this Banshee to the end, pretty much. So anyway, we go back to science. There's nothing else to do here.
Yeah, no, I mean, my point is that would it produce the effect that you're looking for? No. And in fact, I think there was, Randall Monroe's What If XKCD, he did the actual calculation for, like, if he wanted to use a Kalashnikov to actually as a jetpack. I think it's an absurd amount of bullets and an absurd amount of force. So not physics, yes, technically speaking, possibility and plausibility, I'd say.
He's
what
close.
are you doing with your life?
So if we duct tape enough pistols to our legs,
I'm pretty sure that rifle was called a
You would also blow your
Kalashnikov.
legs off. Just to put that out there. If you value your legs, I wouldn't do this.
He could have just said AK-47 and then everybody would understand what he was
I probably
referring
should have
to.
tested your keybinds before we did this.
That also just
It's
exploded in your face and was the definition of Cursed Halo.
fine. Yeah.
All we had to do was kill one grunt and pick up a tool gun, and then everything went wrong.
And that is Cursed Halo.
That's
in a
Cursed
nutshell.
Halo in a nutshell, so that was a perfect demonstration of this
Yeah.
mod.
So if you do want to run this game,
Don't sign yourself up for this.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine.
You're doing great, man.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Yeah, I'm doing fine now. I'm scared of what's going to be around these corners now.
round of applause for Shock.
Yeah.
The audience
this
is
two
just
friends
confused.
I do like how
Like
he
they
is,
have no
like,
idea
studying
what
all
to
the walls
applaud
and
for,
just
what
making
not
sure
to
everything
applaud
looks normal.
for.
I mean, so
Because
far,
you
there's been,
can't
like,
tell
basically 3 murals of
what's
my face over the years.
speedrunning
in
and
random
what's
spots,
not.
so- All right, we found a portable Warthog, so we're just gonna use it to save like 2 seconds. This is one of the like silliest optimizations you could do, but like it's kind of why not. You can also tell that the music is broken. There's no enemies spawning anywhere because we just broke all of the triggers basically for the level, so we can just casually walk to the end of the level.
Here it comes. Nah, I'm just kidding.
This is literally just two friends torturing a third, and I'm here for it.
We had a lot of fun. Oh yeah, so here's the shock sheet.
The shock sheet?
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah, it's you.
You put my face on the Banshee?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you did!
It looks so good at this
What
angle.
did you do? I mean, you were right when you said this doesn't affect me like doing the run, but man, my mental state is in a different world now.
We wanted to make sure that you could absolutely complete the run. That was the main thing.
Don't worry, there's nothing else on this level.
I promise.
That's a lie. That's such a lie.
So anyway, we just gotta get through all these doors. We got one more after this, I believe. I think I got the right count. So we have we have the Shaw door as last. Can't forget that.
Yeah, Silk Song from the hit game Hollow Knight.
Yep. So, and this is the end of the level.
So during testing, they specifically.
Wait, hold on.
They get stuck a little bit.
Yeah.
They've been here a while. Maybe.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe tap it with a hammer.
Yeah.
What do you mean a hammer? Punch the door?
No, we're good.
What are you doing?
Hey, it opened, didn't it? Like I said, you can complete the game.
What did I sign up for? So during
you guys
testing,
can't see this, but Shock is hazzled right now.
Yeah.
Is really frazzled right now.
So they told me in testing when I made sure the mod loaded correctly that I couldn't load this level. They specifically don't look at this level, so...
Well, I mean, in the speed run, spoiler alert, you do skip the big flood reveal, right?
Yeah.
So we made our own big reveal.
Yeah.
Okay. What that means, I guess we'll find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Respect for that reference. To find out.
Yep.
So this level is actually pretty straightforward in terms of tech. We're just gonna blunderbuss our way like across the map into different areas. Oh, this might kill me actually. Okay, I got lucky.
Oh, you're good.
If you're too fast, that turret will blow up and just hit you on the way. It actually is like sort of a speed control.
Yep. I have definitely lost runs from that.
Okay, and the other thing to know is we're gonna do one little skip with portable warthogs. So I have two. That's all I need to do the skip, but we're gonna skip the flood reveal in a different way. In vanilla, you use frag grenades and plasma grenades to like clip between floors and like do this wiggle, so that way you bounce on things. Something I run vanilla Halo, but you basically do that. You can like clip into the wall here. So we're gonna do our own version. I'm gonna make a checkpoint right here. I'm gonna line up.
So this guy's not even an actual Halo runner.
There we go.
He just runs this mod.
And I'm going to get up here into this corner and then just do it again. Nope. Okay.
Nice.
Yep. Yep, that happens. Okay,
Perfect.
so now I'm through the wall. There you go. That's reveal skip.
Okay.
And then we actually have a new custom cutscene in here, so I'll let you all enjoy the new upgrade that we're going to acquire.
Chief, I'm detecting another one of those Forerunner artifacts. It must be our lucky day.
Oh dear.
It's definitely an upgrade.
I have questions.
It's something.
Oh, well, if you do the...
How does that work in real life?
Yeah,
Can we answer that question real
that?
quick? Because there's actually nothing really going on for this.
No, I can't actually quite explain this one, guys. You guys are gonna have to explain this one because I don't think. Do not try this at home. Duct taping pistols to the side of your head is not going to improve things.
Are we just making you say don't try this at home in a science section?
Yes.
I mean,
Oh, hey, he has a
yeah.
blunderbuss. That's fine. That happens. Yeah, most of this is going to be get into a room, find the angle to shoot the blunderbuss so I can get to the door quickly. I was a little off on that angle. And just land into the next door.
Here it comes. Nah, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna have nightmares tonight about this. Oh, I almost did a cross shot. That would have been neat. Well, actually, JD, you want to do like, it's like a minute of donations.
Like right now is when you want me to? Oh, okay, sure.
Unless Nervy says it's a bad time.
Yeah, they don't always have task blocks.
Chief, would you mind explaining why you're
in the GDQ events? There's been several that didn't have any task stuff. It takes a long time to make that task content.
With sick chucks. Woo! It says fish.
That's so sick.
We also have a
unfortunately, slop like this is churned out by people who think that they're game designers all the time.
A touch of Wi-Fi there, and we'll have your PC ready for all you plan to do. Use your voice or keyboard along the way. And if you'd like me to stay quiet, just select the little microphone icon towards the bottom of your screen. Press it, press it, press it! Thank you so much, Musical Daredevil, for that $50 donation. And we have a $6.70 donation from Dangerous saying, I caught the joke, Shock, and I'm SMHing my head at you. That's right. And folks, if you also caught the joke too, I propose a donation train idea because we need to get to that 500,000 mark very, very soon. So at 1 hour and 7 minutes, please go ahead and give your $67 donations, $6.70, or just put in 67 cents on any good old donation, and we will get those read. You can put them towards the Silent Hill F or Resident Evil 2 incentives that are currently out there, and it counts 2 for 1 for Metal Gear Solid.
All right, so, I am gonna take a moment here, and I think it's worth taking a time to shout out trans rights.
Yo, trans rights!
Trans rights are human rights. And back with our meme program. Anyway, I'm gonna...
Shock, did
you see it?
Get it?
What did you do?
We didn't do anything.
To library?
We didn't do anything to 3 for 3 Guilty Spark.
Oh, she just wanted me paranoid the whole time.
Yeah. That's why we hyped it up so much.
They said they didn't do anything at all.
Okay. Alrighty, so this is the box tool gun. Oh, it's just my face, never mind. Okay. Jesus. This gun spawns a box. It has solid collision on it.
It spawns a box, all right.
In notorious like Halo speedrunning fashion, this level is really slow. You just walk around. It's all you really do. But instead, we can use this. We can line up in certain spots, and then I can just do this, and I can clip through the door. What's the texture? Jesus. They told me, the first question he asked after he got permission to do all this stuff was, hey, do you need this texture? That's not frightening at all.
You said you didn't need it.
I didn't need it. But yeah, so library is going to be mostly clipping through doors. Jumping through the elevator, we'll show that trick when we get to it. And then, what is it? There's one more thing I'm going to do. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I will remember when we get there, trust me. It will be fine. So JD, if you would like to do, like 2 donations. Why did I go so high? Okay, we're fine. Yeah, we want to do like 2 donations real quick.
We have a $500 donation from It's That Frank Guy saying, I'm sorry, what? Also, hey Lofi, sad that I missed the fish. Also, wait, Shockwave, what's that over there?
Huh?
Thank you so much for that donation, It's That Frank Guy, and for that fake out for Shockwave.
Imagine if we actually put something there.
I'm actually gonna, I think the blunderbuss was here. Did it just
I'm not impressed with this round.
I was gonna go get some ammo. You were doing nothing but like blunderbuss.
Did they say anywhere on here
so it's
that
actually
this was a
beneficial
mod?
if you see an enemy with a blunderbuss to either kill it and go pick up the weapon, or if it kills itself because there's so many bullets, kind of what we talked about earlier, you could just go pick it up.
Cursed
I will use
again.
all of this ammo and probably 2 more times. Oh, please, can I have my notes again? Thank you. The other thing to note is some of these clips are actually pretty easy to do with 1 box instead of 2. So I have some certain pixel spots, like it's Super Mario World, where I can just clip through the door in 1 shot instead of 2 shots. So I'm gonna try to do that where I can, because the ammo on this is actually pretty tight. I have 13 shots. There's a lot of doors in this, and there's also gonna be a different skip that we'll do that will use 3 boxes. So I need to be very conservative with where I use them. Actually, an interesting question to our friend Rebel. How much space, if we were to take the internet...
This one appears to be a legitimate speedrun.
That's concerning.
Metal Gear Solid Delta.
That's your fault. I guarantee that's your fault.
We did not do anything. We had nothing to do with that.
Okay, good.
I am offended that you would suggest I modified this game in any way.
That was a bench shotgun. How much space do you think we would need if we were going to print everything in physical media to store like Wikipedia or something like that?
So
like the space required.
I can't actually take credit for that because actually somebody else has done that calculation of just printing Wikipedia. And apparently, you know, like it would take quite a lot, and actually you'd probably spend more on ink than anything else because it'd be like the most important, expensive thing. But if, okay, somebody's gonna have to fact check me on this, but I think it was you'd be able to fit it in like a large warehouse of some, you know, just it's not as much as you think it is.
Huh.
But the problem is printing all the corrections. Yeah, because if it would just be constantly updating, so you'd basically just have to have a bunch of printers just constantly printing black ink. And also somebody to go in and file all of that stuff. So wouldn't recommend, you know, not environmentally friendly. So.
Ooh, okay, that's unfortunate. I got hit by, I did my blunderbuss shot, and then I got hit by an exploder. I don't know the actual name of them, so it just like threw me off course.
Carriers.
Carriers. And then there's a guy with a super soaker. So I used that in Truth and Reconciliation. Turns out that thing strips shields in like half a second. So if I even touch the one that Flood has, I will just lose my shield instantly. Alrighty, so here I can do the full version. I'm gonna wait for that sound cue just to make sure it's moving. I'm gonna do a blunderbuss into a double jump. Okay, no dialogue from you, that's fine.
Just staring.
Yeah, and then you can just skip the entire elevator with the blunderbuss. So this is the thing I was waiting for. This is, I call it mega skip. There's probably a different term for it. But here, there's this neat little section. I also didn't show the flashlight earlier. Our flashlight's now RGB, so we're real gamers.
Nice jump.
Nice jump.
This jump is annoying to do sometimes. Hey, there we go, we made it. All right, so I'm gonna line in this corner. I'm gonna safety save. 4, 5, shoot. Okay, I'm out of bounds. And then I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna wait a second, I'm gonna double jump, and we're through the wall.
Gosh. Wow, that shot guy is super lame, huh?
I mean,
a real square. You can boo, it's okay.
Oh, don't give them permission to do that.
Alrighty, that is the last like big skip of this level. Most of it is gonna be like going to a door, finding my spot, and then just doing this, and then going through the wall. That is just...
It gets better every time you see it, honestly.
I've also been told that this, like, the mod, what they've done just gets progressively worse. Your definition of worse is subjective here. This part is fun.
Subjective, that's a good word for this
But this
run.
spot in the map spawns a live
I can tell you exactly
time.
the problem that I have with this run.
It will just randomly do
This
stuff,
is
so
a bunch of 30-year-old men who have Twitch audiences of 12-year-olds.
I'm playing off
And
memory here. I
so
see the door.
they spend all day, every day, trying to act like 12-year-olds.
I think I'm through the door. Yeah, I'm through the door.
And
okay.
so they...
Was that you're doing?
Apparently the guys on the couch, with that mentality
Alrighty. In this corner here,
like 30-year-old men pretending to be 12-year-olds to entertain 12-year-olds.
I just can't find a one-shot
have
there.
taken
so you want one
things
box
that
pushes
kids
you
do
in after you get through the door,
and
then the first
tried to throw them all into a mod for
So you have, like,
Halo.
one box. Oops, that's bad.
And then exclusively speedrun their own modded creation instead of the actual game.
The door first, and the second one pushes you like further in the door. So that's why I have to do two. And also I have 6
I mean, that's
shots
why
that should be enough
their
to finish
jokes
this
aren't
section.
landing with anybody except the people on the couch. That's why the couch is having to cue applause for the audience.
said something.
If you notice, the audience doesn't just applaud
Chief, are we there yet?
like they
No, we're
do
not there
in regular
We're almost done
speedruns.
with library.
Every time that the
We're
audience
almost
has
done with library.
applauded in this
Oh, I hit the
has
corner.
been
Oh, I moved
because
past
the
corner. That's
couch
nice.
started clapping
Alright,
first.
through this door,
And they
one more dog
realized
clip, and then
that's
we're
the
pretty much
applause
home free
sign.
to the end.
We need to clap
This level
now.
is so much fun. I feel like Flood should
The
be spawning
audience
in
is
somewhere
dead
besides,
silent
like,
for the rest of the run
stuff. I don't think
Oh,
it
there
did.
they are. You're good.
Okay, should be
because
here.
they're
Nope, not there.
completely confused.
There we go. Enjoy that, I guess.
Looking good, Shaq.
Yeah, looks great.
Yeah, there should be Flood here. I'm actually interested.
I
if
mean,
the
listen to
scripting
the
broke.
silence.
Should be
If you're on stage and you hear that from your
We
audience,
get a bunch of spawns here. You're fine.
and you're
Alright,
not
should be-
doing like a death scene,
Alrighty. Where's my? Oh, there's
You're
my little friend
dying.
Here. I'm gonna do. So I have one more magic trick in my hands. 3, 2, 1, freeze. Okay, cool. Thank you.
My task is to assess and evaluate the reclaimer's higher cognitive functions.
I mean, there is nothing happening with that audience. Look at how many
Okay.
people
So
are
what
in
to
that
do?
room right there.
I will be giving you a math
To have a
quiz.
group that size that isn't reacting to you at all.
Access will only be granted when the reclaimer is deemed worthy of index retrieval. Now, prepare yourself, reclaimer.
I'm gonna need some help with this, by the way.
These are tough questions.
These are tough questions.
You can't do it yourself?
No.
Really?
Yeah, they're randomly generated every time, different results. You have to figure out what you're doing.
What is 6 times 7?
42.
Wait, which one is it?
42.
44? No, audience. What number? What's the answer? 42? Okay, all right. We need some more enthusiasm. We're in the science block. Come on, get excited. Math, science.
Math.
All right, I think you guys will like the next one.
What is 273?
Oh my God, these guys,
You should know this.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the answer?
they are dying.
420.
Thank you, Rebel.
All right. Next one. I will. Okay, this one is complicated. This is not a joke.
Show your work.
Yeah.
Question 3. What is 8 plus 32 times?
All right. Who's got the answer? Anyone?
It is
Who's got the answer?
modulo.
Answer?
Yeah.
You? The answer?
You have it?
Yeah. What's the answer? You got the answer? No. Anyone in the back? Answer. Who has the answer to this?
Remember,
Who's got the cheat
PEMDAS.
sheet?
It's 343.
Oh yeah. There's also this answer too. You actually know this answer. What
I
is the
think it's
answer?
392.
Is it 382? He actually, I've not confirmed this is the correct answer or not.
Yeah.
It is the correct answer.
Yeah, if that's 12 modulo 8.
Thank you for helping me on the math quiz.
This is why you have a scientist on the couch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So fun fact, I could have just done this. Sorry, I wanted some people to do math. All right, so this is the end of the library. We're doing something not common
But
in
your-
Halo
your
speedrunning, I'll
math-
totally admit right now. I'm skipping this
Oh,
cutscene.
correct.
Whoa, you can't do that.
The cutscene is skippable. The level's unlocked by default in the mod, so I skip it. I don't want to waste a minute watching a cutscene. I know, whatever. We'll go through it.
And speaking of math, we have $33,000 to go
5 minutes,
to
they
that
pretend like
Silent Hill F
they're still
upgrade
speedrunning.
to Game Hard.
There's the Shaw door again.
I forgot about the Shaw door.
You forgot?
I forgot about
How could you forget?
All right.
We gotta wait for a second for it to open.
Oh, no.
It warmed up. It warmed up.
They fixed it. Okay,
Yeah,
they fixed it while we're gone.
Yep.
Okay, this is Two Betrayals. Oh, I have the AI.
You're cheating.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it correctly. I will do it correctly. Come on.
Wait, is
that?
Yes.
Is that what?
Okay, I was like, is that
Yeah.
Kratos? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's Hornet with Chucks.
Sick Chucks.
Sick Chucks.
Anyway, back to what I was saying earlier. This is Two Betrayals. This level is infamous for being annoying to complete casually because it's very easy to break the script. Hey, I don't want you near me. Can I kick, please? All right, I guess I'll just punch him. So the short version is this level has a lot of triggers that you have to hit in order, and if you hit any of them out of order, it doesn't work. The level just breaks instantly. It's not really fun, but there's some other fun facts. Nervy, if you would like to talk about them for Two Betrayals.
Sure. So for example, this Wraith down here, if you don't kill the Wraith, you get no music for the rest of the level. The level works, but you get no music for the rest of the level. So if you've ever played through this game and you get to final run, you're like, ooh, I'm ready for the music, and then nothing happens, that's why. So Shock, I would suggest killing the Wraith.
Yep.
Actually, I'm going to make a decision of just going through it because of what happened at the beginning of Assault on the Control Room.
Another thing as well is Shock didn't go back down to hit a checkpoint trigger, so Shock's not getting any checkpoints for the rest of the level either.
I thought I did. It's at the bottom of the ramp, right? I stood in it.
Oh, you did. You're right.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, I just got a checkpoint there. But yeah, so this level is Assault on the Control Room backwards, if you didn't know.
Yep.
You changed the color.
Yeah, well, it's the Shaw nodes.
That's the Death Mountain thing, isn't it? From OOT?
No,
it's Hornet still.
It's
the Shaw nodes.
Yeah, Shaw nodes.
Yeah, you know the Shaw door, the Shaw node.
Doors, Shaw nodes. That's what powers them.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
So, like, yeah, Assault on the Control Room, they were a little glitchy, so they had to work out the kinks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what's been working.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, in the regular vanilla MCC Halo run, you could do this trick called T-Bull, Two Betrayals out of level, and it's really neat. You basically go out of bounds and hit all of the triggers in order using anniversary graphics and some other really clever tricks. Cursed Halo doesn't have anniversary graphics, so we can't see where we're going. We could theoretically do it if we're insane and want to fly in a void endlessly, so we just don't do it. But we could theoretically do it. A lot of this is like I go around a corner, I wait for enemies to spawn to make sure I didn't screw up any of the triggers in the level, and then I can do one shotgun jump to save like a second of walking, and that's just going to be the first half of this level over and over again. So we're going to make another appearance by the third hand, so this guy right here.
And some of those grunts need to hydrate.
They really do.
Need to hydrate.
Yeah.
So yeah, I picked this. I went really high for like no reason. So this, I don't need this. I pick it up as safety. At the end of the second phase generator, there's a lot of flood out there, and it's better to just mow through them all rather than try to think about what to do. This bridge is really fun because the triggers are in different places on each bridge, even though they're the same bridge, just back to back. So I'm going to wait until I get through this one, and then I'm going to shotgun over here through the middle like this. That should be, I'll just hit it just again, just in case. And then I'm going to shotgun jump one more time towards the end. This trigger's weird. You need to wait for like half a second. That's the easy one to miss as a casual player if you're just looking through it.
All of the triggers check on 1 second cycles, and as it happens, Bungie did not anticipate you having a blunderbuss that would launch you halfway across the planet.
I mean, as one does.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, enemies are still spawning, so it means the scripting's not broken. I got an unlucky bounce on the flood there.
Oh yeah, one thing we had a question about with, topical, the flood. It is a parasite in the game. What's the realism with that?
So actually, this is one of those things that is, I think, really well done in a game. An invasive interplanetary species, because we actually saw that in the Age of Exploration here on Earth, where we had viral life forms spreading once colonization started occurring. So this is something that we are actively trying to prevent in the future, and this is called planetary protection. Not to be confused with planetary defense, which is basically deep impact, Armageddon, prevention of asteroid impact. Planetary protection works in two ways. It's that we are trying to prevent Earth life forms from contaminating planets that we are exploring. So for instance, whenever we send a rover to Mars to look for life, we are being very careful. We're not carrying any Earth microbes on that rover to Mars, so we are not contaminating Mars for future science or for whatever might be there. Conversely, we're also being very, very careful if we're bringing anything back to not contaminate the Earth, and we call that backwards planetary protection. So we really have to deeply consider microbial longevity, resistance to radiation, all of that good stuff. Shout out to the Committee on Planetary Protection at the National Academies who deals with this on a daily basis, as well as the and the Panel for Planetary Protection, which also does this on an international scale, because this is one of those things that we are deeply, deeply worried about. If anybody's ever read the sci-fi book, The Andromeda Strain, that is the nightmare scenario. So when I say that the flood is perhaps the scariest thing that is scientifically real in Halo, I am not kidding.
All right, so
there's
we will
an
get
asterisk
to the end
on
of this
that
door right here. I believe the scripting
well.
should be fine. All right, cool. We did the
a
hard
lot
part.
of that
the scripting shouldn't break
scare
anymore.
factor
We're gonna take this
for
ghost
things
and
like the
just
Andromeda
drive
Strain
on our merry
is
way.
sensationalism.
Why is the ghost spinning?
Is it not
We don't
to?
want
No,
to
that's just how
take
it
microbes
is.
to
Okay,
Mars.
that's how it is.
Yeah.
No, I'm still
Not
driving
because
forward.
we're
It's just,
afraid of
we're just a
infecting
Beyblade, that's
Mars,
all.
Yep.
I mean, I was thinking
but
Death
because
Blossom from
we're
Last
afraid
Starfighter,
of
but
if
okay.
we take something
It's the
up
most
there,
efficient method of movement.
something that we discover that we
Alright.
think would be
Although we
life
will
on
be getting out
Mars
of the ghost to
would
hit the
actually be
Shocklorian,
the result
as they call
of
it.
something that we brought instead. And so it wouldn't be a
This is
legitimate
like what you would make in a custom car game. But we're going to take the Warthog to the next
like
checkpoint.
finding of
normal.
life.
Yeah, it's called the normal Warthog.
Very normal.
Likewise,
I see, yeah.
with bringing things back,
This
I
is where someone
mean,
would
yes,
go, like,
it's a
Back to the Future theme
concern,
song.
but
Going 88 miles an hour. Actually,
like
quick
our
question, what's the status
biologists
on time
have
travel?
already
There you
realized
go.
that Earth is
Yeah,
a far
not
more
thing that
hostile environment
people are working on.
for an
I will say.
alien
There
life
is a
form
theoretical particle that can travel
than
backwards in time.
for
It's called the
anything
tachyon.
here.
Not discovered yet, completely
So,
theoretical.
like,
but,
we
not
necessarily
something
wouldn't
that
be
we're
worried
like,
about
right
an
now, I
alien
think a lot of the
pathogen coming here
science
and then
particle
destroying
physics is
all
dealing
life on
primarily
Earth.
with mass,
Because
the science of
Earth would
mass,
be
and
such
we
a
just found
hostile
the boson,
environment
and that,
for an
in
alien
principle,
pathogen.
governs mass.
It would almost
But, like I
immediately
said, science,
die
we don't know quite yet,
to
but
our
we've got basically a
ecosystem.
bunch of scientists on sugar and caffeine highs looking
Earth's
for the
ecosystem
answer.
is not
And once again, shout out
friendly.
to the people at all the particle physicists.
The
at
creatures that
Large
have
Hadron Collider
evolved
who are
on a
actually working
particular
this now.
planet
So,
evolved with that planet in mind.
So
If you put them on a different planet that evolved down a different path,
there's just a Minecraft potion that is the health
the
pack.
planet
so
is going to be incredibly
so it's really helpful after that
not
section
just
when you lose your
alien,
shield,
but
and then you have, like, 10
dangerous
flood in an
to
area.
that life.
One of them had a rocket, which was actually kind of scary.
It was backwards. It was fine. Same with that one.
Yeah, same with that one.
And that one.
And that one.
And we would see that
so
from
isn't there a little label on
pathogens
the
from
rocket
other
launcher of,
planets
like,
coming
shoot
to
this
Earth.
way?
Well, so in the mod, they actually flipped it.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, that checks.
This door's broken. Fortunately, I have portable hogs. And I can just keep driving. Oh, no, super soak.
Oh, and...
See ya. See ya.
Shock, did you just commit vehicular manslaughter by throwing a portable warthog?
I plead the fifth. All right, there's nothing in this tunnel, but outside the tunnel, there is a giant... who's played Mario Kart Balloon Battle in multiplayer? Anyone in the audience?
Yeah.
Okay, imagine that with like 100 of your closest friends.
Never waste
That's
a good
what's gonna happen
scare.
outside the end
Yeah.
of this hill, to the point where this computer, which at least from testing is getting like 600.
I mean,
700
there
FPS,
is a
gonna
little
drop
bit of
to, like, 90. There's going to be
fine.
so many
Like
things
truth
going
to
on
it.
here. I think there's a checkpoint. I'm just going to do another one.
Are we there yet?
No, we're not there yet.
But a
So
lot
I'm just gonna
of
check
that
those,
is
and then I'm
sensationalism.
gonna chuck this as my strat. Is just I need to make
Like,
sure I
we're
kill, like,
worried
30
about
items here.
Infecting other
Dude,
planets
we're
like
fine,
Mars
we're
or
fine,
moons.
We're fine.
because we're legitimately looking for signs of microbial life on those planets, and if we bring it with us, you're contaminating the petri dish, as it were.
So
it's
the same reason we sterilize labs when we're doing experiments on stuff, because outside contamination ruins the experiment.
Like, momentum actually.
I think they started doing that in Halo 2, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. You know.
I think that's enough.
I mean, because if you look at this from the point of view of Mars, what are we worried about microbes from Earth doing on Mars? It doesn't have an atmosphere. It doesn't have liquid water.
Got a $25 donation from Bardic.
It doesn't have a magnetic field.
Monkey, eh? I don't know what that means, but all I need to
Nothing that we bring is going to survive in that environment for very long.
And take my money, and we are over 42,000. We need to raise almost $42,000 to get to that $500,000 mark. Let's make it happen, chat. GDQ.GG/donates.
And in fact, the only things that would survive there would be the microbes that came to Earth from outer space in the first place.
In the mod, but their explosions have a lot of knockback, so if you don't get to the Banshee in time, they just blow away, and you might as well just revert to checkpoint.
I have had so many world record pace runs die because I didn't get to the Banshee in time. It is very scary.
Alrighty. And
I mean, does a world record even really matter in something like this?
Just heal. Why not?
Look, you've modded the game to include a healing potion from Minecraft, an instant super jump across the level shot, a portable warthog that you can deploy anytime to drive wherever you want, a super machine gun that mows down everything in your path.
Perfect restart here. So
like
that.
You're not playing a.
Can you just hold Q and A?
A video game at that
just
point.
Hold Q and A, nothing else.
Making me work.
Yeah, just hold Q and A. Q and A. That's W.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Thank you.
Nice.
That's it. You just learned to curse Halo D20 minute.
Congratulations. It's your first step to learning this run.
So I just need this warthog to clip through the wall on the other side. Fortunately enough, it's easy enough just to hold grenade and strafe left, and it will spawn every time. So I'm going to clip through the wall right here using that. I'm now in basically the second to last section of the run. I hit a trigger in that section, and that actually, this is not the tool. The spawns just break here. So everything here is just not moving.
Can you prove it's not the tool?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
So the AI is it just doesn't work if you clip through this wall early. So I just need to kill them all, so that way the cutscene starts. Because there's one more cutscene. Oh, really?
It's faster if you throw nades at them.
I don't have grenades that are not going to blow me up.
You do have a #1 fan.
Oh my word.
Oh dear.
Look out.
Don't worry, I've got it.
Well, while that's happening, relevant for what just happened, $25 from Incredible Edible Egg.
Oh boy.
Chief, why is there cake and streamers and balloons everywhere? Sir, prize party.
I made a mistake throwing a D20. It almost killed me, but there's a health pack here, so I should be fine. I gotta stop touching the grenade button on accident.
But it's so funny.
Good strat, yes.
Yeah.
Right. So we're at the end of this level, and just like, yeah, I expected that to happen. Oh, shoot, it didn't give me the checkpoint. That's all right.
Hey, you get to see your fan again.
I can just speed through the cutscene if I want to.
That would honestly, I think, be funnier.
No, audience, should I just speed through the cutscene? You get to watch it at 10x speed.
It is a speed run after all.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Everything is dead. All right, so let's see when the cutscene starts. It's gonna play at 10x speed.
Hello.
Gone.
All right, so yeah, we're done. All right, yeah, I'm just gonna re-checkpoint again. Just that is basically what we're using this tool to prevent. Is like this level wasn't an issue, but sometimes the Halo checkpoint system will just not give you a checkpoint because something else happened. Oh, good, the needler's following me. It's not following me anymore. I'm going to take a second and just take my shield, just in case that happens again. But yeah, so like Halo 1 is notorious for its checkpoint system being not generous. All right, so there's just a conveniently placed Warthog here. Oh.
Uh-oh.
We're fine. All right, cool. All right, conveniently placed Warthog. And we're just going to drive to the Pillar of Autumn.
All right.
That seems reasonable to me.
It feels, no, that feels correct. You know, very Thelma and Louise, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, that seems correct.
All right, so we've done a lot of driving. The Maw is famous for its ending driving section. It's the final Warthog run. You're going to the end of it. There is this driving section that actually has a couple extra controls that you need for it. So you do need an extra hand if you're trying to do it quickly.
Wait, what's that in the sky?
What's that up there?
What did you do?
There's something up there. Yeah.
What did you do?
We're just gonna have to find out.
Is that in the normal game?
I think it is.
No.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, yeah.
You just
right.
put a texture in the sky?
There it is again.
Yeah. Weird.
Interesting.
I hope the payoff is so worth it for you on this one. You did not.
Would you like to comment on that?
The allegations are serious.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Your response.
I need some help driving. Honey, can you please come up on stage with me? This is my fiance, Io. Please take a seat right here. All right, can you point the mouse at the orange, or sorry, hold W, please.
The autumn is about 4 kilometers to the north.
And then point at that diamond. Okay, good. See you in 4 minutes.
All right.
We have
literally just hold W. I'm not kidding. It is 4 minutes of driving across the desert. There is nothing else to do here.
Yep.
And what better timing to share? We have a $50 donation from IO. That's Shock. I am so unbelievably happy to come to my first GDQ to see you on the main stage as my fiance.
And this
Can't
is
wait
how
to
I
join
choose
you
to
soon.
thank you.
XOXO, less than 3, IO. That $50 went towards the Prevent Cancer Foundation and got us
I wonder if
ever
they
so
knew that he was
closer
planning to do that.
500,000 milestone. We're almost $40,000 of the way there. Let's go to get there.
I can almost promise you these guys
great,
do
honey.
not get
Thank you.
invited back
I love
to
that your
GDQ.
fiance just donated to watch 2 of your friends torture you on stage.
Yeah.
That's what she signed up for.
Yeah.
She knew what she was getting into.
So how are you feeling?
Dude, Ben, what are you doing to me?
The allegations are severe.
Yeah, they are.
This is the kind of run that ends
Where
up
did you
with
even
these
get
getting
that?
getting banned
said
from
it.
GDQ
Yes, what
events.
server?
Does
The
it
one
matter?
with us?
Yeah.
Like the staff
Oh,
can't
it was
really
the
do
collaborative
a whole
cutscene, that's what it
lot
was for.
while
Yeah.
they're on stage.
In normal Halo experience, you don't
But
skip it, but
I
wanted to
don't
save
think
50
you're gonna
seconds,
see these
so.
guys on stage.
No, we're not there yet, Cortana.
Anymore.
Keep going.
Musical Daredevil just sent $10 that says, Chief, are we there yet?
Are we there yet?
Are we there yet?
Ivan just sent $25 that says, Shock, are we there yet?
Are we there yet?
Are we
No,
there
we're
yet?
not there yet.
Okay.
Are you sure?
So fun fact, Nervy found this while recompiling the mod. On easy, she says this like every 30 seconds or something like that. On legendary, it's like every 5 seconds.
So I was testing this, and I'm like, why is she not blabbing in my ear every 3 seconds? Because when I first played this mod, I did it on legendary. Because I'm very smart.
You're doing great. You got like another minute and a half.
That was just a level of shade thrown your way. Good
Oh,
luck
I'm gonna
now.
eat it tonight.
Yeah,
I am
good
gonna-
luck. Good luck, buddy.
You know, I could have done worse things, but I'm just like, hey, can you just hold W for 4 minutes, please?
And we did just cross the 1 minute and 7 mark. Shall I read off a couple of donations?
They changed the layout to say, are we there yet?
We have a $50.67 67-cent donation from Alien Crustacean saying definitely a cursed run to drop in on the middle of, but at least we always have trans rights, less than 3.
Just for reference, once I get to like about 900 meters left, that'll be the end of it. So you are almost there. It doesn't make you drive the full distance. It makes you drive most of the distance.
We also had a $100.67 donation from one of our viewers saying donating for the 6-7 train and this hilarious run.
At least someone bit the bullet.
We also have a $67.67 donation from Jordo saying 6-7. And we have a $670 donation from Ivanosaurus Rex.
Thank you.
Saying, wait, am I doing this right? GG Shock, this run is so much fun. Roar.
Oh dear. Here we go.
Yep.
That right there.
How are we getting up there, Chief?
Is proof that the audience of these guys is just a bunch of 12-year-olds.
Oh, I can see where this is going.
Oh, he's good.
He's good. He's good.
Yeah, it's good. Everything's fine.
All right, cool. Good, good.
Alrighty, so the Maw. There is actually some interesting, there's a couple of interesting tricks we can do. Thanks to actually Cursed Halo being a thing. We do have the lag sniper. We're not good.
Yo.
We knew you don't get here very often, so we wanted some familiar faces to guide you along the way.
Always good to see a friendly face on stage.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, cool. London Blunderbuss spawn. Nope, I want the Blunderbuss. Thank you, I want that. Alrighty, so we're gonna use this in a lot of places in this level. We're actually gonna carry it pretty much to the end of the level. There's a bunch of things in here, so you need to get out of the way. There's a carrier that will explode and possibly kill me. There's TNT. I got one TNT grenade, that's fine. I need at least one. This is what I call Cafeteria Mega Skip. So you saw this in the clip earlier today. I'm gonna crouch in this corner, let it kick me out of bounds, walk on this section, look here, blunderbuss jump, double jump to get some extra height, and then spam double jump again to cancel some fall damage. Can I land in the room? Okay, we're gonna do it again. That's why I checkpointed. All right, so I'm gonna lose audio for a second, but it will come back. Come on.
Oh.
Where am I? There we go.
There we go.
I found that lineup last week, by the way. Normally, you would double jump on the light fixtures because those are solid on the top of them. So you would just double jump across them, and then like when you're halfway across the room, you could safely blunderbuss to the other side of the thing. But why am I going so high on this PC? That's so weird. That is, all right, we're gonna be fine. But yeah, so with that lineup, you can just skip the entire thing. That's not great, actually. That's going to be a problem. I could die here if there's a carrier around the corner. Yeah, I'm gonna take a second. Nope, that's a respawner. Nope. How many carriers around this corner?
Infinite-ish.
Is that your doing?
No, that's just the game.
Oh, good to know. Okay.
Not quite infinite, but you would have been there for a while.
Yeah, I would have. But now we're going to the engine room. Normally the engine room is pretty easy in normal Halo. You've got grenades, you've got the, whoops, it should be, I should survive this, it's fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, they don't do that much damage. So you would go to the armory over here, classic, you know, playthrough, go get rockets, grenades, everything. I'm just gonna use plasmas and Minecraft TNT to blow up the engine room. I don't have frag grenades because those are D20, so I'm obviously not gonna use them, but I now need to be kind of careful with how I put them in, the tube.
I mean, you could throw a D20 and get lucky.
Maybe I'll give it a shot for the crowd.
Take a chance on me.
All right, so I can open this one early when she says the word detonate, and I will always open the thing with the flap open. And then I'm gonna wait for another dialogue line so I know, just again, when to time the flap being open. So, that word. So that should be open again. All right, and that should be 2 engines down. Cool, we're done with 2. I'm just gonna checkpoint because, man, have some fun issues. We're gonna open this one. This one should be almost open. Cool.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna reload that.
Good TNT.
I also, by doing Cafeteria Skip, I broke every checkpoint in the level pretty much. So I will not get any more natural checkpoints without doing them manually. So it's another reason to use the tool, because if you mess up any of the level, you will waste like 5-6 minutes.
Take a chance on me.
Take a chance
maybe.
on me.
Oh, come on, get in there.
Oh.
Get in there.
Now you gotta take a chance.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, hold up. All right.
And while we're getting that set there, I want to remind everyone we have the Silent Hill F upgrade, which is almost at $10,000. GDQ.gg/donate. Let's see it happen.
You have about
so their little
5 minutes
extra
to end
tool
this run if you want to
can
get
generate
the end of this.
checkpoints
So
whenever they want to.
The worst Ooh. Okay, it looks like it wasn't.
So
there were duds.
basically, they're safe scumming.
So we did do the Drive the Worst Warthog incentive. Thank you for torturing me. It was great. I spent about. We had the idea of doing a bid war between all of the different Warthogs. There's like 6 different varieties in here. Please try the mod and drive them. They're kind of fun. I spent like 3 hours on stream once testing them all to find the worst one. And there was one that was by far the worst one. One that he thought was actually going to be bad. It's actually pretty easy to drive once you just take it literally a second to turn corners and stuff.
I hoped it was bad, but
yeah, but there's one that's clearly the worst, but we'll get to it. And it's gonna be the one that's on the ceiling. Of course it is. If I can actually reach it. There we go.
All right, I could just make the play for that not being scientifically possible, but you know, like just
it's not.
You mean anti-gravity's not possible yet?
Not yet, but I'm just saying that you're violating a lot of rules of gravity right here, and yeah, fun, but
not yet. So it is coming, right?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, please stay flat. Please stay flat. I need to be careful. If I fall out of the Warthog at all, I have to reset. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that bit's over. It's impossible. I just wanted to show it off because it's funny.
It's okay. We have some friendly faces to show you the right one.
This is the worst Warthog. It is a turret on wheels. This thing flips so easily. It's the same forwards and backwards, so if you get spun around, you have to find where the lights are. That's why it's the worst. That is definitively why it's the worst. It will just flip and keep. That just moonwalked.
Just have patience. It'll be fine.
Trying to, but now I'm gonna Austin Powers.
Pivot.
Yeah.
There we go. We
Austin
got
Powers
it.
myself out of here.
Yep,
that'll happen. That will happen everywhere. Yep.
We've got
anything you're going to tell. Ooh.
I would.
No, it's fine.
You're fine. You're fine. You're good. You're good.
We're good.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, we're doing the final Warthog run in this thing.
You got 5 minutes, or sorry, about 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fine. We'll make it through. It is insanely hard to turn without like clipping on something and flipping. You can see that even these turns here, it's like wanting to flip a little bit. So it's one of those things. Patience is a virtue here that you will experience by running this game and have to transfer into this.
For the record, we don't use this in the normal speedrun, I promise.
Oh, there's one that's like the Sport Hog. It's called also the Small. This is hilarious. This is called the Small Hog. The fastest one is also called Small Hog, but the Small Hog just doesn't have a turret, so they put it here. And that one is like 20% faster than normal Warthog. I don't know the numbers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reset up that angle because that's gonna cause a problem.
Yeah, they're safe
That's
scumming.
Pew. Oh yeah, there's Pew. Oh no. Yep. That's what I'm saying. Every time you try to do something, you flip. I just one-shot those? Okay.
And while we're trekking around, we have a $10 donation from Moose8710 saying, this cursed Halo run is wild. Awesome run by Shockwave. We've been chuckling nonstop. Also, can't wait for MGS. That's right, that $10 helped us get a little bit closer. We just crossed $460,000, less than $40,000 to go.
All right, so we're gonna take us time again here. It is worth it to cross this gap like here. Ooh, I hate that. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go down here. This might kick me through.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm turned around though. Can I just? No, I'm not gonna drive it backwards. Oh yeah, Cortana doesn't think I'm in a vehicle, so she's gonna be saying this for the rest of the time.
It doesn't look like you're in a vehicle.
I mean, I don't think this counts as a Warthog.
This also disobeys like the laws of physics. If you're going forward, the best way to get out of it is just to keep going forward.
Yeah, it doesn't seem right.
Don't try to tilt backwards. Just keep going forward, and you will get out of this thing. All right. All right. Let's just manually check.
I don't think that really has anything to do with the
I'm not kidding when I say these manual checkpoints are necessary for this vehicle.
I'm waiting for you to like manually checkpoint at the wrong time.
That's happened.
Rough.
It's okay. We're fine. I did go through and make sure we had backup saves. I will say one thing with this Small Hog when I was testing it. There was a moment where I was doing pretty well, and as soon as someone said, man, you're actually doing really well with this thing, it kicked me out and actually pushed me out of bounds through the floor.
Oh, please. Oh. Okay, sub 3 to get to foe hammer is actually insane.
That is very impressive.
I had one turnaround that like actually caused a problem, but otherwise I got through there. Oh, that's fine. We'll just turn around. The Echo 419. Oh, don't worry, the timer's frozen in the background right now because the cutscene is playing, so they don't want you to lose time for watching a cutscene.
Yep.
But now that I've triggered that line, the timer's going to restart like right about now. And so now I have 3 minutes to finish the level. Yep, that's good. Yep, that's fine. Am I still forward? I'm still facing forward, so we're gonna just keep going.
Yeah.
All right. There's a big gap coming up.
Oh.
Just kidding. I'm gonna get back in my vehicle first. I hate this car.
We got a call that you need to take, Shock. It's a $25 donation from All in White Mighty saying, "Hello, Master Chief. This is Cortana. Do you have a moment to talk about your portable Warthog's extended warranty? We found a couple hundreds of them literally everywhere."
All right, actually, can I get the audience participation for a second? There's a huge gap coming in on here. Cortana's talking about it. The moment I cross the gap, can I, get some cheering, some oohs, whatever you want to call it? Ready, go.
Oh no! Oh no, we're good. We're good.
And something else to cheer about. We got a
$1,000
donation from one of our generous
They are
viewers.
so disconnected from your run that you have to prep them on what they should yell.
All right, time is coming up when I get to the long story.
That is
if I
like
stop clipping on things,
the picture of sad in the dictionary.
If everyone could, when I get out of this vehicle, cheer like they're cheering on someone who's about to finish a marathon, because it's about to get really loud.
And he's doing it again.
Go.
Let's go.
Right on time.
The audience has no idea what to do, so you have to prep them and tell them.
Oh my gosh.
Time.
GG's.
Oh, I got the fun bug.
Oh, yay!
So we've been, so quickly, I've been having, it's done already. There's a fun bug. If you land in fire, he'll keep twitching in this cutscene and possibly die. There you go. He died.
Excellent.
But that is Cursed Halo. Thank you very much for donating for the worst warthog. Thank you two, for torturing me.
You're welcome.
It was a lot of fun, even though I didn't know what was coming up. Thank you to Io for coming up, for driving for 4 minutes. I appreciate it. It was a fun little bit. Thank you to LabX and Rebel for coming on here and making this a fun little educational bit in all the meminess that we have here. That's all I have here. I'm going to hand it back up to JD for the break screen. Thank you all again. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of the marathon. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right, there you go.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to Tuesday's Checkpoint, Day 3 of AGDQ 2026. Can we give it up one more time for Shockwave?
Yeah.
That was so much fun to get to watch. Congratulations on that run. We have two fabulous guests here with me today. I have Professor
ultimately,
Birch, who
that was
just ran Bill Nye the Science Guy Stop the
just
Rock
sad.
a minute ago. Great run. And I have Marforia here with us.
When you have to stop and say, okay, I need you guys to cheer really, really loud for this upcoming section. I'll let you know when.
Both had, I do want to highlight, this is both of their first time on the AGDQ stage.
That's a fail. That's what that is.
We are so excited to have you. So round of applause to both of you for your main stage debuts.
Thank you.
Thank you. You've had, Birch, an incredible couple of days here with 2 different runs, and you've made some great impressions. How are you feeling now?
I am finally done and can relax.
Wonderful. Marforia, you're coming up later tonight with the legendary horror block. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling great. I'm ready to throw some floor burgers.
I'm sorry, what?
Floor burgers.
Floor burgers?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, you'll have to tune in later tonight to see that run and see why they're going to be floor burgers. We also have floor markers. But speaking of the markers that we have, we are going to play a little game. As you all know, a relay is something that is going to be happening later in this marathon. And in honor of the relay, I wanted to do a drawing relay. So inside of this hat, I have put characters, items, things that we will see from games on the schedule. One of you will draw one of them, pull it out of the hat, and then you will begin to start drawing whatever that item is. After 15 seconds has passed,
A Punch and Judy show bit? I am not familiar with Punch and Judy.
And then I will wrap it up. And whatever monstrous amalgamation of what we have pulled is now canon for what that thing is.
Of course.
Absolutely, yes. So, because Birch, you were first on the schedule, I'm going to shake this up, reach in, and let's see what we get.
I remember seeing similar things in the past.
Fantastic! So our first character that we will be drawing is, oh, my heavens, my handwriting, Green Mario. So.
Don't know exactly how we're going to do green with black markers.
You know what? We're going to do our best. You know what? The artistic interpretation is up to you. So let's go ahead and get started with Professor Birch. In 3, 2, 1, go. Starting with the 15 seconds, Birch is going ahead and drawing the hat, it looks like. It's really coming out actually, yeah, this is coming out really well. I did forget that you are an artist. So
there you go, Green Mario, put Luigi on the hat.
It's doing really well. And we're going to have a switch in 3, 2, 1. Marforia, pick up where Birch left off.
Okay.
So we are now coming in. We are, continuing the mustache. This is great. I actually think I'm going to be the one that is going to make this the most cursed. Coming in was really excellently done. With the wiggly eyeball, that's fantastic. And I'm going to have to pick up this in 3, 2, 1. It's my turn. I am going to... Oh no. It's gonna have shoulders, and you both did so well, and this is going to be my fault. And we've got some overalls, and he's got some things going on here, and I hope he'll have arms, but he might have little tiny legs. Whee, there he goes. He's got some shoes, and I'm gonna, here, he has his hands now. And this is now Green Mario. Hooray! So there we go. All right, Marforia.
Yes.
Reach into the hat and let's see what you get.
I got
these bits that they're
yay! So let's start.
That they're trying to do here.
You get this hat. So, oh my goodness, y'all! I used to teach elementary school, and my handwriting is terrible. Anyway, that's fine. So let's reverse the order here, except for me, I will still make this awful.
Which I think is part of the problem in the United States.
Miku, and you can come a little bit closer, just make sure, watch your feet. In 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh God, everyone, don't hate me.
It's fine. Everything will be fine, I promise.
Oh,
she has bangs, that's perfect. You're doing a great job. Look at this. That's fantastic. Unfortunately, you need to switch in 3, 2, 1, go. Switch to Birch. Continuing the pigtail. This is actually quite good. You're both extremely talented at this. You see, I know this is why I picked you. Yeah, and this is great coming on with this. She doesn't have a face, though. I can finish the face. And then switch in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, no, I was going to do the eyes. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Now she's... Oh, no.
You counted me down.
No. And now I have to draw arms again. What have I done? She's just going to be happy now, I guess. And she's going to be like, yay, I'm so excited for life. And I know she has a little tie, and we're going to draw the tie, and we're going to get little legs, and then she's going to go like this. She's going to go, yay, GDQ.
Yay.
AGDQ, hooray! Let me go! Well, thank you both so much for joining me on this segment. It's just fun to get a little bit of fun. Have you celebrate the end of 2 fabulous runs. Have you get ready for your fabulous run. Thank you both, Professor Birch and Marforia, for joining me. This has been The Checkpoint, and we're going to get back to more of our science block right after this.
Hello, everyone. Excuse me. Hello, everyone. Awesome Games Done Quick 2026.
Okay, then.
My name is Crazy KRT, but you can also call me Curry for short, and I will be your host for these next few runs here at AGDQ 26. How are y'all enjoying the event so far? I'm happy to hear that. Folks, this has been an amazing science block so far. I am so excited to share with you Metal Gear Solid Delta coming up real soon here, as well as Psychonauts 2, plus some more amazing games on the schedule. So folks, take this time to take a quick break, hydrate, do whatever you need to, and we'll be back real shortly with more GDQ.
Okay, so that was interesting. So, any percent European Extreme, Metal Gear Solid, Delta, Snake Eater.
And while we're on that quick
This should
break
seem
here,
fun.
just
This
a reminder
one
that we still have that
should be
milestone to
fun.
go for bonus Snake versus Monkey in Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Now, folks, I don't know if you've ever seen the game before, but snakes versus monkeys, I think that's something you need to see. If you look in the whatever corner of the screen it is, it's probably changing for you, but if you look at one corner of your screen, you can see that we have raised over $463,000 for Prevent Cancer Foundation. Thank you so much for your generosity.
Yeah.
Chat, it's time to lock in. I want to see that number reach 500,000 by the end of this Metal Gear Solid run, because that's what we need to unlock that bonus run. Y'all think we can do it? Send in those donations. I want to see them coming in. I want to see that 500K.
I'm gonna take a quick little break right here before Metal Gear Solid starts. So I will be right back.
And to help us along, help us get along to that incentive, we have $100 from JD Puppy, who says, let's get more GDQ, putting this towards help with the incentive. And I'm excited to get this donation matched from work too. Thank you so much, JD Puppy, for your $100. And that's right, that $100 also goes towards the upgrade to New Game Hard for Silent Hill F later in this marathon. Just a reminder, folks, the 500K milestone is a milestone. Every single one of your donations will go towards unlocking that bonus Metal Gear Solid run. You can also put it towards Silent Hill F New Game Hard at the same time. That's a 2-for-1 deal, folks. I don't think you want to miss out on this limited time offer. Now is the time to donate if you want to see both of those extras met. So now is the time to donate. $10 from Calcia says, I'm finally a doctor. I'm so glad I can donate after so many years of just watching. I love GDQ so much. Thank you so much for your $10. Dr. Calcius, I should say. Thank you so much for the work you do. Thank you for supporting Games Done Quick and for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. This is exactly what we're here, folks, to support Prevent Cancer Foundation and the excellent work they do. They focus on cancer research, prevention, advocacy. It's really just anything that helps support just the cancer research pipeline, helps support early diagnosis, because the quicker you catch cancer, the quicker you can get rid of it, and the more healthy people will be. So thank you so much for your donation. We're getting some more folks who are absolutely loving the run so far and really, really appreciate the help of organizations like PCF. I have $100 from Shadowfade, who says, longtime watcher, first-time donator. My mom survived thyroid cancer this year, so hopefully this helps someone as well. Thank you for all the runners and staff for doing this year after year. You are all amazing. Thank you so much, Shadowfade, for your $100. Yeah, the runners, staff, that's why we're all here to support Prevent Cancer Foundation and the amazing, amazing work they do. I'm sure you or someone you love may know someone who's affected by cancer. This is really at the core, the heart of why we are all here. If you believe in that mission, we appreciate any single donation you have to give. We really do appreciate your generosity. $10 from Every Mags, who says, as someone whose mom had a few cancer scares and a cousin who had an intense and victorious fight with it when he was 18, it's a cause that's close to my family. Best of luck to the runners. Thanks for all you do, GDQ.
We're back. I must say, Kick may just end up getting all chat features from that platform ban. because since I've been streaming on Kick, I have seen nothing but absolute degeneracy from everybody that's popped up in chat. It's either been a bot or a degenerate. Like
Check out the new
with
AGDQ
no
2026 collection at Fangamer.
difference between
100%
them.
of the profits from GDQ sales through the end of the event directly support PCF. In addition to fantastic GDQ swag, Fangamer carries a wide line of official merch from your favorite games, including Stardew Valley, Undertale, Deltarune, Hollow Knight, Hades, Celeste, Pizza Tower Tunic, and more. You can get it all at www.fangamer.com/GDQ.
Oh, you've screensavered everybody. Look, we're bouncing around.
Alrighty, folks. Do you know what time it is? Who knows what times it is? I think it's time for some Metal Gear Solid Triangle. Oh, excuse me. I meant Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater with Metal Gear Solid any % European Extreme. Let's hear from Metal Gear!
Hey guys, I'm Glenn. This is the Delta, not the Triangle, but I like to call it that we're going to play in the new Triangle. So we're going to play on a new game, so we answer a question. I like MGS1. We're going to play in the new style. You do have the legacy style, but I'm not a fan of it. We're going to hide the tips that the game's going to give you, and we're going to play on the highest
Enough people to drown out the bad.
Yeah. And you're going to see some really weird things that are going to happen as we get into the game here, but this isn't changed from the original.
But I'm not really taking Kick seriously as a platform anyway.
And with me, I have my lovely commentary. You guys want to introduce yourselves and why you're here?
Because
hello guys, I'm Vermilion. I speedrun
let's be honest about it. Kick is already like the sewer of streaming platforms.
I am a
Kick is where people go to stream that's already been banned off of YouTube and Twitch for violating
the world record for this category.
Like decency rules.
My name's Dr. Ben Ryan. I'm a neuroscientist. I am very much Metal Gear Solid naive, but I'm here on account of LabX, who's sponsoring this block, and I'm here to just provide some science commentary. And if anything comes up related to the brain or neuroscience that you want to toss my way, I'm ready for it.
Looking forward to it.
Yep, for sure. All right, guys, so this category is European Extreme, and what that means is many different things. It's the hardest difficulty in the game. That means your health is really low. You have less ammo, bosses have more health, and the most important thing is if you ever get spotted by an enemy, it's game over. You have to do the whole entire room over again.
Wait, say it again. If you get spotted?
If you get spotted by any enemy in this game, it is game over.
Yes. It's absolute stealth.
Excluding bosses.
European Extreme is crazy.
Yep, the stakes are high with this one.
Yeah, every enemy, so not just including people, but also dogs.
What about crocodiles? Because there's some...
Thankfully, I only see those two right there, and then we're good to go. Now, if you're familiar with Metal Gear speedrunning and you like Metal Gear Solid 2, but you love MGS3, this is the speedrun for you. We are going to be rolling everywhere that we can. Because, believe it or not, it's faster. Unlike the original, where Snake has a large cooldown to his roll, we don't have such a large cooldown here, so it is... I don't remember what House's testing came back with. It was like 25% faster during the roll as opposed to running, which is strange, but...
Well, this is a different Snake.
It's a remake.
Did I see that correctly? Okay, yeah, rolling is also an attack.
It is an attack, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, Snake's probably a really heavy person, so running into people probably hurts a lot.
And you might be wondering, why is there talking going on? But I'm just running around and no subtitles are popping up. We did a quick setup glitch during the Ocelot boss fight, which we'll kind of get into later. We figured out how to kind of glitch the game and skip most of the cutscenes.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Unfortunate.
And there you go. That's an example of getting spotted once, game over.
Perfect example.
Yeah,
prime example.
That is what it is.
That guy loves to just have hypervision through the brush there. I don't know how he's able to see so clearly through all of that, but he should not be able to. He's kind of
I know.
That's me.
The guard's vision is extremely strong in this difficulty as well, so you have to be really, really careful about your movement and everything.
Does rolling help with stealth?
Yeah, when you roll, yeah, I can, yeah.
But other times, if you roll
that
out
is
in
true.
the open, then no.
In European Extreme, the guards have an additional line of sight on them. Normally, it's a cone in front of them.
So if you're too close
but on European Extreme, they also have a line that is directly in front of their face. That is basically infinite. It'll stretch across the entire map.
The highest rank.
So if they are facing you directly with nothing between you and them, they will spot you.
I mean, he's still going to go for no kills, which is a really traditional way of playing this game. So we're going to see not many soldiers die, but I didn't say that they weren't going to die.
Yeah, there's definitely a certain process by which Snake is held accountable or not held accountable to the happenings of people dying in this game.
Meanwhile, I'm having 3 cutscenes play all at the same time over this.
It's super goofy to listen to, yeah.
And then this is going to skip like 4 of them, which is, it's so nice. But that whole cutscene glitch over in RTA will save us about 2 minutes.
We've got some menuing coming up here where Snake has unfortunately been defeated by his mentor, the boss. And Glenn is quickly flying through the menus here to cure himself. It is 100% consistent as far as how the sequences go for healing in this version, but correct me if I'm wrong, was that RNG in the original game?
No.
Nope, it was fixed.
It's still fixed, yeah.
Okay,
so, yeah.
gotcha. And we also, we were talking when this happened, but the strat of actually getting into where Sokolov is really, really refined as far as like shooting the wall and getting the distract, getting that guard to go on the radio and look away
Joe's
from
abducting me this time.
Very, very good execution there by Glenn.
Yeah, it's a very tricky room if you never tried it before. So many things can go wrong, honestly. So
for sure,
very, very well done by Glenn.
We've got a lot of kind of running around in this brief nighttime section here, so I think we do have time for one donation.
Excellent. I have $50 from Kay the Kitsune, who says, 500,000 chat, let's go. 500,000 monkeys?
Monkeys.
Oh,
Monkey.
$500,000 to Prevent Cancer Foundation, and then there will be monkeys. Got it. Thank you for your $50. That's right. We need to reach $500,000 so we can see those monkeys.
Oh,
You get to $500,000, you get to see my monkeys and my circus.
There we go.
We need to see those monkeys, guys. Come on. What's Metal Gear without monkeys?
My first iteration playing MGS3.
So
I did not have that disc.
Just to back up for a second, it was mentioned that he was injured by his mentor.
Yes.
Is that explain a little bit more about that? Because just to throw in some science, your mentorship in science is really important. And I've never.
Sure.
Typically, there's no injuries coming from the mentors.
Sure. So major story beat in this game. So Snake is sent on this mission to rescue an engineer, and in the sort of behind the scenes of what's happening during this mission, his mentor, who goes by the boss, she defects from the United States to the Soviet Union, and this is just part of a colossal ruse to kind of cover the United States tracks in their involvement in what the sort of kind of terrorist organization, the GRU, right, is getting into with like nuclear weapons research and all of that stuff. So she has to sort of make a sacrifice by defecting to the Soviet Union, which she does for love of country, but unfortunately she becomes the villain to the eyes of the public in the process. So it's very hurtful to Snake, who considers the boss kind of sort of like a mother figure, as well as a mentor. She taught him pretty much everything he knows in the way of CQC and how to be an effective soldier.
All right, so we're gonna see one of the biggest glitches in this entire game. So it's called airwalking, and Glenn's gonna be swapping his camo a lot right now, and you guys are probably wondering what the heck is happening right now. And this is actually the first boss of the game, the Ocelot unit. You're supposed to knock out 9 guards, and then done. I mean, and 10 guards, and then you're out, right? But Glenn's suspiciously just keeps doing this menu, and you're probably wondering why we're doing this still.
Do 18.
And you're about to find out why.
Yeah. So,
so this is the airwalk glitch. And this was found very early in the routing of this game.
Literally day 2 or day 3 of the game.
And essentially what happens is that when you do, I call it the hot swap mechanic with the camo, because this is actually new to Delta, being able to do this without going all the way into the survival viewer. It will kind of lurch Snake forward just a very, very small amount.
No leash.
And it works in such a way that you can kind of, in this particular case, sort of fly across the gap and get over that fence. But in a couple of other spots in this run, we are going to do some pretty broken stuff, too, with that same glitch. But no spoilers yet. We're going to save that for when it happens.
But spoilers, though, you will see it again.
If you've watched the MGS3 speedrun, we're deviating from our path because, for whatever reason, rolling past this and going this way is actually faster because of Snake's speed change. And we're not climbing a tree. We don't actually have to get the leech anymore, which is great. So I do believe that was Pythonicus who came up with that. Buddy, we wish you were here, but I understand life happens. Anyway, so we're just going to keep rolling.
So trying to understand a little bit more storyline here, what are we doing here in this like jungle?
So we are currently on the way to essentially recover the Philosopher's Legacy, which is a massive amount of money, which, by the way, get those donations in. We need our own Philosopher's Legacy here to make sure that we get Snake versus Monkey into this marathon, as well as to get that Silent Hill incentive knocked out. My buddy Zeke is running that, and I want to make sure he suffers.
With friends like you who need
That's right, that's right. Get those donations in. It's a 2-for-1 deal, folks. You can apply to both at the same time.
All right.
So but the other mission is to eliminate the boss. Yes. He's been assigned that mission, and part of the story arc that he's going through is coming to terms with this. This is something that he has to do.
All right, this is the first boss of the whole entire run, Ocelot. We fought him earlier. You didn't see it. We skipped the cutscene already. All right, so we're gonna do a series of stun grenades, and also if he does the roll. All right, this is gonna get him to pretty low.
He did not want to.
Yep.
Shoot. He got behind the tree before I got
Show some respect.
Was that a sheep in the
The
back?
voice lines are just way
a goat.
Are way too funny, yeah.
Markhor.
Yep.
All right, we should be fine.
There you go, Markhor, yeah.
Yep. And there we go.
There he goes, nice.
Yeah. Really good fight.
All right. Oh no, we can't see.
Oh yeah, this next section is really, really dark, so we're just gonna have to trust Glenn that he is going the right way right now.
Glenn, can you see?
Barely, but enough.
Because I can't see anything.
I can't see anything. Can you?
Barely, but enough.
I can make out lines, but no.
I can make out just enough to
when
know
I run
that I'm
this
going
game,
backwards correctly. And fun fact, in vents, crawling is slightly faster. Why?
When I run this game, I turn the brightness up like 3 notches, so I don't have to take any guesses.
Yeah, we're kind of just moving through this section right now, so if there's any donations, this is a perfect time to.
You betcha. We've got $19.64 from the boss. $19.64 for the year of our beloved Operation Snake Eater. As always, don't forget the basics of CQC. Let's KO cancer together. Thank you so much.
All right, and we are coming up to our next boss of the run, but Glenn's got a little something up his sleeve that we might have talked about a little bit earlier with that little airwalk glitch.
Oh, wait a minute.
I
didn't switch to 30. If you do it at 30 FPS, it's
fine. All right, so we're gonna fight the fear normally here.
Yep.
Oh,
this is
I
the
need
Hornet?
smoke grenades, and I'm gonna do a backup with the grenade camo that I have.
So I've heard about this infamous Hornet boss.
Yeah.
This is it?
Yeah, this
is it.
Yeah,
Oh,
this guy controls Hornets because why not? So funny enough, it is actually faster to fight the pain. It's just if the fight goes wrong, things can be kind of weird. But it's technically more optimal to fight the pain, and right now Glenn's doing a very good job.
Great start so far.
And he's getting his intro.
You're literally hearing his intro as he's fighting him. A few more shots. That's a really good pain
Great
fight, guys.
That part of every video game where the boss spends more time yapping and just ends up being completely just melted before they're done talking.
And you still hear the cutscene. He's still alive, actually, guys. All right. So we have a lot more walking, so this is a perfect time for more donations.
You got it. $100 from Drew Barbs, who says, donating towards the Snake versus Monkey for some more of my favorite game of the marathon. Great job to all the runners and GDQ crew. And $50 from Rocket Racer, who says, Silent Hill F is one of my favorite games last year. Can't wait to see it on the GDQ stage. $50 from Friday. Chill says, big love for Glenn and the MGS community. Thank you all for your donations. Keep them coming in. I love the support so much. How's the run going so far?
All right.
All right, entering the little river here. I love this room. I love losing runs to this room, as a matter of fact. The random spottings.
Yep.
But Glenn knows the optimal lines. He's going to be fine.
It's going to be fine.
Yeah, usually if you just hang close to the right, you usually will never get spotted by any of these guards. But it's things can go wrong always when it comes to this. So Glenn's got to be on his toes.
Glenn going for the distract shot there a little bit, just to try to draw some of that visibility away from where he's swimming. You can sort of cross the river and then hug the opposite side. There's quite a few ways of doing this room, and in fact, in this game in general, there's a lot of different ways of doing just about every room. But yeah, in this room coming up here, this is going to harken back to what we said about how sometimes Snake isn't accountable to what is about to happen to these guys.
So
I didn't do it.
So what happened right now, guys, is Glenn shot the barrels, and the barrels blew up and killed some guards, right? In the game sense, they're like, oh, you didn't kill those guards. The barrels did.
You hit him on accident.
Yeah, so like, so if you, at the end of the game, it will still say you didn't kill any enemies. So, yeah.
And is that extra points?
I mean, if you can't consider getting the Foxhound rank extra points, I'd say so.
Yeah, it's more of a traditional, like, cool thing. So next up we have the biggest skip of this whole entire game. We're skipping a whole lab section, and we're skipping a entire boss, the Fear. We will not be fighting the Fear in this run.
Yeah, that lab section would have been nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See some white coats.
So sadly, guys, contrary to what you guys believe, this is a science block, but we will not be seeing any scientists.
Yeah.
Because we are skipping them.
Yeah.
But we want to go fast, and that's the point.
It's in the nature of going fast. It is true.
Yep.
But you know, the real science is the fact that we were able to figure out how to skip half the game. So.
Yes. So the trick's not over yet. So what Glenn has to do now is he needs to basically get back inbounds, or else the load zone won't actually spawn in.
Yep. And the way this happens is that we want to kind of aim towards the corner of this door frame, and wait for Snake to have his right foot touch the corner before throwing the smoke grenade. And when that happens, that'll load in the final sort of area of the stage, and then he'll be able to actually leave the room. That was a really great skip.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, really good skip.
I will take that.
Yep. First try.
And the setup here was found by Hazeblade.
It was. The actual skip was not found by me, but I put way too many attempts into this game in like a 3-4 week period, just prepping other runs as well for marathon purposes. And eventually I just got so tired of resetting that I just spent pretty much a whole day. I was like, we are not getting out of this chair until we figure out how to get this consistent. Yep. And fortunately I was able to figure it out and save not just myself, but many other Metal Gear speedrunners, a few resets.
Being abducted again.
Scratching their head, just wondering what.
I could be of service.
It did take us a couple of days to actually figure out what triggered that, because Marlon Hate was glitch hunting this game the second it came out and was trying a bunch of things that worked in the PS2 version.
And you get to go
came across that and was like, I don't know what happened here, but.
All right, guys, we are at the end.
Not the end of the run.
Yeah.
The end, the boss.
We are at the end,
But not the boss.
Yes.
The end.
Yes. So the first
himself.
So the first thing that Glenn has to do is he's got to determine where the boss is. I mean, the end is. The boss, the end, is. So he's in a normal spot. He's going to do some damage here.
Baiting the sniper shot there.
And then that was
I'm
really
going to remove...
So yeah, Glenn gets the end out of the room, and basically what's happening is the end is on a timer right now. So for the next 25 seconds, he can't spawn into this room. So Glenn's just gonna collect some
Lojo did,
stuff, and then he's gonna go to a very specific spot in order to spawn the end back into the room.
You know.
So he's going.
Or maybe PT has actually been here the whole time.
Just spoken right here, so the end can't see us, but he will spawn over there. And now Glenn makes some noise. The end's gonna spawn right there. You see the glint of his sniper rifle.
There he is. Hey, buddy.
And now we're gonna try to loop the end for as long as possible and do as much damage as possible. So hold him up.
How did you? We just talked about this. You get his whole intro while we're hitting out over here.
It's great, yeah.
Oh, right. I got smoked by a stun grenade. Okay, that's new.
I have to thank
I have to thank you, is what he just said.
Oh my goodness.
So he's gonna keep running away. Glenn
He should turn around this time.
Yeah, we'll
or not.
He's gonna keep running away, but Glenn has a stun grenade here. No.
Oh, he is trolling.
Oh.
There he goes.
And there we go. Yep. So we'll run back.
All right. That should be okay.
Hopefully he'll keep running the other way.
Oh.
Oh no!
What a butt. Okay, this is fine. We can
Glenn
just,
has.
I could just reset the room.
You can fake that pill as well.
Oh, this is true. I always
You could
forget
use
about
a fake death.
I always forget about it.
The fake death pill will spawn him back to the room. So
I never do it.
Is he running away from you?
He is.
Yeah, he's looking for a new sniper position. But the idea for the speedrun strat is that we want to defeat him before he has a chance to leave the room.
Oh, I think he left the room already?
I think he did, yeah.
Okay.
So let's just continue and we'll go from there.
Give it another shot.
Not a big
Yeah,
deal.
Not a big deal, yeah.
Yep. Okay, so
Thankfully, the team has a lot of really good autosaves as well. So no matter what happens in the room, you just die.
on the bright side, that gives us a little bit more time to read some of your lovely donation messages.
Excellent, excellent. I've got $100 from Christopher who says, can't let those apes escape. Let's get to that milestone to see the Snake versus Monkey showcase. Thank you so much for those $100. And that's right, this bonus game incentive that's coming up is a collaboration between Metal Gear and Ape Escape. So if you want to see that collab, you better donate so we can hit that 500K by the end of this run.
Oh.
So it's,
well,
yeah.
All right, I'm going to load a save.
Yeah, thankfully there's autosave, so.
Well, yeah, but the issue now is it puts me here, so I have to load this one. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Yep.
That room had some scientists in it, though.
The one that...
The room that Glenn was just in does have scientists.
Yeah, it did have.
Yeah.
So,
and what are they doing in there?
They're actually like kind of being like held against their will and like
yeah.
forced to
Yeah, basically, yeah.
go to that area. But the airwalk that we did that took us to that grenade click back and bounds thing, it skips that section. However, during the end fight, if he knocks you out with the tranq rifle, he'll carry you back there, and you have to backtrack all the way back here. And it is, especially on European Extreme, a really, really brutal run back.
Yeah. Wow. So most bosses, they'll just kill you, and you just reset the room, right? But for him, he takes you all the way back. And this
is he still
a lot more annoying. Let's see, with the boss, he spawns
He's
in.
still on the left. Okay, that's fine.
This is normal spawn. We get to hear his intro again?
Yep. Okay, that's fine.
All right.
I can't wait for him to thank us again.
He's like, I like to have to thank you.
He's so polite.
Yeah, I know. He's very, very, very respectful. He's a respectable boss. I always think about the first time I ever fought this boss, and it took me like, I think like a few hours to fight him, because it's a really complicated boss if you have no idea what's happening.
Yeah, there's a lot of steps to this sort of cycling of him as well. My favorite part, though, is when people come into chat and they're like, why are you punching and kicking the air?
Yes. They always say that. No, for me, I punch the trees. Like, why do you hate trees so much?
Yeah.
You got to stay warm.
Yeah.
Non-heretic.
Let's see if I get this time.
He's still yapping.
If I do this right, you shouldn't finish the cutscene.
Vestiges of grandeur.
All right.
Take a beating. Oh man.
As you're punching it.
Yeah.
Okay, Death Kings of the Dark Citadel and Vestiges of grandeur.
Right.
So at this point, Glenn, you're trying to like stop him from escaping, correct?
Correct.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
Yeah. So
good.
this cycle should end the fight.
This is looking good right here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so as
this
long
is
as it
done.
finishes the cycle, it's over.
Get him, Glenn.
He might get up one more time, but
Nice,
That's
great
it. That's
fight.
there we go. Beautiful.
Good stuff.
Expansion pack called Portal of
Now-
Cavias released. Oh no, YouTube is
go
lagging.
through the steps and take him out.
It's
So
just really slow, yeah, to like kill him early.
We have to listen to our best friend Cynthia sing the new version of Snake Eater in the ladder.
True.
Woo.
Oh, yep. There's Snake Eater, which is probably copyright. Okay, so the PlayStation, the Sega Saturn port of Hexen 2 were never released. Made available on Steam. Oh.
I think we may need to eat at some point, Glenn.
You know, I don't want to be overly naive here. Like, why is this a part of the game? Like, why is this?
Because Hideo Kojima, that's why.
This is the most efficient way to climb a mountain.
There's no... True. It's epic. There you go. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, give it up.
Woo! Give it up for Cynthia.
Beautiful new rendition of Snake Eater.
She still got it.
Yeah, she sang the song 20 years after the first time she sang the original song.
I love the new rendition. I think it's great.
I know, I love it so much.
I've got some love pouring in from your community if you have time.
Go for it.
Yeah, $10 from Totsi Gaming, who says, good luck on the run, homie. Sad I couldn't be there in person, but I'll be comfy watching from home. Let's kick cancer's butt. Thank you so much for your $10. We're at $470,000, folks. We're almost there to 500K. Let's see him. Let's see him roll in.
So I'm pretty new to the idea of speedrunning, admittedly, and I was gonna ask you all, like, to get to the point of speedrunning a game, if you had to estimate the number of times that you have to play it, and I know that may be incalculable, but is there an estimate?
So
a lot, yeah.
Well, that depends. There's actually
Okay, it looks like my
GQ
bitrate is
show
coming
called
back
Out of
up
the Box.
now.
And the whole point is to learn a speed game that you don't need to necessarily play through if you don't want to.
I was gonna say 0, honestly.
Little setup and just pick up the game and go.
Yeah.
And I think this is a great out-of-the-box game, personally. A lot of this run, just simply by watching it, is very easy to follow along. Everything that we're doing, of course, we're explaining it to provide more and more learning resources for anybody that may want to pick up this as a speed game. But this is very much a game that is very, very easy to just simply watch and learn. And of course, Glenn is just absolutely.
Okay.
A lot of really good execution. In that previous room that we were in, Glenn made a very, very minor detour to pick up the rocket launcher. We're going to be using that a little bit later in the run to help us save a little time after we reach Groznygrad.
I have no idea what's going on with my bandwidth at the moment.
In the meantime, after we get across this little gap here and take this guy out, I think we've probably got a
normally don't.
Oh, brief. Oh,
the suppressor. No. The flash.
That was very unfortunate.
Yeah, I was
there.
I was too slow, so I was scared he was going to see me on the way up. So I was, oh well.
Well, that's all right. The rest of it was clean, so surely
It's
this
fine.
time.
You can't be too fast in here, and that's exactly what happened.
We'll just have to climb it again.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like a very, very hard thing to explain, but like you're in between like 10 different guards' visions. They can hear you. They can probably smell you, honestly, at this point.
I don't remember. Yeah. I don't remember if you mentioned this in explaining European Extreme earlier, but one of the trade-offs of European Extreme as well is you have no radar or any sort of indication of where the cone field of view vision stuff is on European Extreme. So if you don't know how those paths all come together, it can be very tricky to route at first.
Yeah.
And it's even more tricky if you're going from the original because Snake's rolling is so much faster, you have to adjust the
Yeah, my bitrate is just randomly falling
Guard
to
pattern.
0.
So, you know.
I think we've got time for a quick donation, though.
Yeah.
You got it. Hey, folks, we've got a little over 30 minutes left in the run, and we have 30,000 more to go. Chat, do you think we can do it? Can we raise 30K in 30 minutes? That's what I like to hear. $250 from Rodney who says, Snake, Snake. And $100 from Pete the Panda who says, science question, can a 100-year-old man stay awake that long after being shot in the head with 50 tranquilizer darts?
Is it possible?
You tell me, Dr. Ben.
I don't know if we need a
Tell me.
PhD to answer that one.
All right. So then the next boss coming up is the most infamous boss in the original. Not so much in this game, but still.
It's a little more forgiving.
He's a pain in the butt still. This boss, the Fury, you're gonna you might feel the Fury when watching this boss.
Over here.
All right,
So tell me a little bit about him. He's got a flamethrower.
He's an astronaut with a flamethrower and a jetpack.
Astronaut. Okay.
Too much slower, so it's definitely a great strat to execute when you're just
not a
starting the game.
resource
Very
issue.
clean fight from
Great job, Glenn.
Glenn. Yeah,
You
that
can
was
see my
that,
resources.
Me every time.
that fight is
Doesn't
very
matter if I'm
stressful.
playing this one or 3.
Yeah, it's
He
very
worries
stressful.
me every time. But we're good.
All right, so we finally made it to Groznygrad, the main base of Volgan's operations.
Yeah, we have some very tricky rooms coming up. So Glenn's
Oh, these are my favorite rooms right here.
Oh yeah,
The do nothing rooms.
I love going inside the what is it, the west room.
This is this is like the eastern side, and then
So many ways of securing a uniform.
Yeah, so this room is really tricky because you can't be too fast, and it's really just not a good idea because that guard at the end can just spot that guard
a
falling
solid
down
amount.
and then walk towards you, and it's really annoying.
All right, so Glenn's got to do some really precise distraction and knockout
It
shots
seems like
here.
it's stabilized
so that way,
now.
Rykov, who is the guy that
Now
just
that
went,
I'm looking at it,
he is going to head back, and
So now it's
he's going to
dropping
say that, and then
here.
he's going to act like nothing happened because of this setup.
Yeah, watch how casually he's walking. Like,
And then
where's the
Glenn's going to
urgency
come
at?
up here and go ahead and do the grab, and then just drag him to the locker room before anybody has a chance to realize what exactly is going on here. And that is how we're going to secure our uniform. Very, very clean execution.
there we go.
Good stuff.
And as I mentioned, there's a lot of really great ways of doing this room, one of which involves using the rocket launcher we got earlier and ragdolling him to the locker room, which is particularly fun.
That is my favorite shot.
Oh, for sure,
Yeah.
for
It's
sure.
very funny.
Ragdolls in this game are great.
So in a run where you're not concerned about leaving the enemies alive, would you normally just kill the person and take the
okay, it looks like
uniform there?
things have stabilized
The most
now.
recent
I
strats are
don't
actually
know
still
why
faster to do non-lethal because
they
of how quickly we can get to
destabilized
him.
there for a
and those
moment.
distract shots make him walk directly toward the locker room so that when we grab him, it's very easy to just drag him where he needs to go.
But it seems to have stabilized.
Alright,
so
we're
this
gonna
is
have an unskippable torture
everybody in
cutscene.
Windows has
So this would be a perfect time for donations.
Excellent,
like
excellent.
these
You have
kinda
some love coming in
tools
from your
in
community.
your,
$10 from Bash Prime says, hi,
task manager.
Glenn.
This dotted line right here
Bash.
is information being
$25
sent
from Little
out, and this
Broccoli's
graph down here
MGS
on
who
the
says,
bottom
good luck
is
on the run,
information
friend.
being
Remember, it needs
received.
something else,
And
something.
ideally,
Legs.
you'd want
What are you
them
gonna do if a
to
rocket
kind
engine
of
on a
be
tank?
even like this
Yes.
when they're steady,
Excellent.
like doing
Great.
a steady thing,
Thank you,
like
Broccolis.
streaming, for example.
$250 from 3 people.
I'm sending out
says,
a lot
GDQ.
more
Don't
information
mind if
that
we
I'm
do.
receiving,
Let's whoop Cancer's butt and see some
but I'm
GD
sending
monkey
out
fun.
a steady rate of information.
Hype.
Good stuff. Remember, you can apply your donation to both the Silent Hill F Nukem Hard incentive. That's open right now. Make sure you apply your incentive towards that donation, and it will also automatically go towards our Metal Gear Solid bonus run. So now is the time, folks. We're under 30 minutes in this one. We need to reach 500K.
What happened a moment ago is that both of these were all over the place, up and down right here, and it was murdering my bitrate.
So
this isn't a Twitch
tell
thing.
me more,
this is
if
something
anything,
with
you want to spoil about the
Charter
bonus run we
Spectrum,
might have.
my service provider.
If you know where all the monkeys
that
are
is
to me
causing
from, Snake
this
likes
issue.
to do a lot of fun poses. I'm gonna try and do some of them, but I make no promises on the
And I don't know how to really get around.
No promises, but we'll see. Folks, if you want to see it, now's the time to donate.
He's having a look at our body. Let's see how we did.
But now it's stabilized.
Oh, he loves it.
He loves this.
Bouncing
depending
between
on how your run's
about
been going,
16 and 22,
So it's really cool, like thing he had,
which is
this section.
like this point here and that point there.
Now he's about to
is about normal for my upload
more time for
while I'm
donations for if you'd
streaming.
like.
Sure thing. We're at 476,000. We're almost to 480K and almost to 500,000. we're getting things moving, folks.
Especially
here.
now,
$25 from
because I'm
Orlando says
streaming
GDQ
at,
seasons one my favorite times of the year.
6,000
Love these communities
kilobits
and
per
can't wait
second.
to tune in all week. Let's help beat cancer and never forget trans
And so you would
rights.
take that into account. Triple
Trans
it
rights.
or
Trans rights. $10 from Keys and Crumbs. He
for
says,
that
happy
because
to
I'm
see
sending
Snake
the
versus
same
Monkey
stream
in an
to
NGS3 remake. I would be even
Twitch,
happier to see it on
YouTube, and
GDQ.
Kick.
$250 from Precious Roy. He says, good luck, Glenn. Let's get some
But I
monkeys
should
in
have
here. This is going to be
plenty
the theme of the
of
night, folks.
bandwidth
Monkeys,
to
monkeys,
cover
monkeys.
that.
We're not going to stop until we
And-
hit $500,000.
Oddly enough, when I
this track
pulled this
coming up
open
here
and
is
started looking
a
at what
very,
the Ethernet was
very
doing
fun collaboration
and verifying
between
that it's
myself,
not the memory,
Sensi,
it's not the CPU, and it's
and
not the GPU.
Broccoli's. And it involves grabbing all of the things, curing ourselves, also
It
equipping the
stabilized
cigar
again.
blend,
It doesn't like being
and,
looked at.
Throwing this bat at a very precise spot on the other side of this window to make Johnny turn around, so that we can bump into him and roll through to knock him down
Okay, so
before
now
he
I'm
has a
gonna open
chance to get up
GOG
and
check around
alert the
for.
guards.
Such a cool strat, honestly. I love watching it.
Let me know when you've got a moment.
You can go ahead.
Awesome. I have from Fangamer $5,000. Hey everybody, Fangamer here. We've got another wonderful donation to send in. Thanks to everyone who has shopped the Fangamer AGDQ 2026 collection. All
Capsule.
profits from the sales of Fangamer's GDQ merch through the end of the event directly supports Prevent Cancer Foundation with donations just like this one. You can find a full lineup, including the virtual attendee badge for home viewers
my
at
email.
fangamer.com/GDQ. Keep the donations coming in
Okay,
as well.
it's gonna
Let's
go
hit
away
that
for a second 'cause I gotta check my
$500,000
email
milestone.
for-
Let's go! Woo!
We're after the legacy chats.
This is for the legacy. The legacy might be 500,000, but we'll see.
We can do it for sure, guys.
Another precise line coming up here due to all of the different guard pathings as well as the searchlight that's over here. We need to carefully set this up so that way we don't alert both guards.
It's not gonna work. Nope.
Not
He
quite.
fell
It was so
backwards.
close.
He's supposed to fall left, and
yeah,
It's a very, very, very,
it's
very
really precise.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Very tricky.
Normally, the other way we
Warhammer
would do
Dark
this is
Age.
we would get smoke grenades from Johnny,
Oh, man.
but you know, we skipped making Snake throw up is what we used to do.
We're looking for
He did it again. Oh, I know what it is. I'm doing it too late.
X2 is in
Yeah,
my
it's a
library.
very,
It's a
very
timing
tight
thing,
window
yeah.
to get it. And again, you know, just with European Extreme in general, you're at the mercy of, you know, every tiny little detail going exactly right. And while practice can definitely make it fairly consistent, it's micro details that can come into the picture that that you don't even realize sometimes will end up causing you to get spotted. So, but that was really, really great there. And then, of course, we want to roll into the dog so that way it takes him a while to get up before he realizes what's going on. Yeah. And just like that, we are out of Groznygrad and into the sewers.
Well done, Glenn.
Yep. Well done, well done. All right. Yeah, going back to what you were saying, though, like, the one thing about European Extreme, too, is it makes you second-guess yourself so many times. You're like, this whole thing I've been doing right the whole entire time just, like, barely messes up, and you're like, what happened? Like, and then all of a sudden now you have a whole entire identity crisis, so it's a lot of things whenever you're doing this run.
So the Portal of Previous.
And yeah, this is a perfect time for donations.
It's not part
we're just
of
running in a straight line.
because it was not developed by
You got it, you got it.
software.
$50 from Single Speed, who says 30K in 30 minutes. Here's $50 in like 5 seconds. That seems like a good pace. Keep it going.
Nice.
Let's do it.
$50 from the Wally Goris, who says, great cause, happy to donate. We're all
Heretic.
watching. Love you, Glenn. Cute.
But no heretic.
$500 from Runeby, who says, thank you, AGDQ, for partnering
this
with
one
PCF.
and this one
Can't
are
just my
not
best friend this week after a brave 16-month-long
part
battle.
of the
I know
list
he'd be watching this run right now.
inherently.
Can we get a big boss salute for my
So I'm
friend?
gonna have to
Love you,
find
Justin.
Portal Previous, which I think I've already found that earlier.
Thank you so much.
Right. So this next boss fight is the most difficult boss fight of all time.
Yeah, disappear again for.
Yeah, these strats are. It's really tight.
Yep. So.
Wait, Glenn, what are you doing?
Wait.
Oh,
I
wait,
don't condone this.
Okay, now we're back.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Wait, Snake's dead.
What does this do?
Oh, yeah.
That's why it's a revival.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that fight, guys, is not an actual fight.
Portal
It's
of Previous.
you're in basically Snake's mind. It's hard to explain, but essentially the fastest way to finish that fight is by having Snake die in the fastest possible way, which is with a rocket launcher. But you can go to the end. It's a walk. It takes forever, but you can walk to the end, and you get a spirit camo. But it's like that's all you get from it.
Whenever
I think my commentary just had a heart attack.
Whenever I can't explain something in Metal Gear, I just blame it on the nanomachines.
Sure.
There's no nanomachines yet. This is the 60s.
I just hear
It's still Metal Gear. It's fine.
Yep.
Homie's got a point.
Yep. So the waterfall cutscene, very, very popular cutscene, very iconic to the game.
Not anymore.
All right, we got our stuff back.
We do hear Eva talk about sushi.
Yeah, I had sushi for dinner tonight, actually, before. Oh, yeah.
Shout out to sushi.
Get some sushi lovers back here.
I hear it's all the rage these days.
It is. What's it made of?
Fireline. Raw fish.
Raw fish.
He just said it right there. That's crazy. Oh my god.
That was almost in sync there.
That was in sync.
I thought you said it twice.
I know. You actually had a perfect way of saying that. Oh my lord. All right, so we're getting to the end game right now, guys. Glenn's setting up some cambos here.
Don't worry, the Colonel still trusts me.
End game, how much time do we have left for donations?
Quite a
We
few.
have a lot. We have a lot.
This is about half, give or take.
Got it, folks. Not much time, but we'll still get them in. $25 from Misty Mountains, who says, donating from the audience. First time at AGDQ and enjoying one of my favorite speedruns. The atmosphere is awesome, and I want to see some monkeys. Thank you so much for those $25. I noticed we're a little under 30, or excuse me, we're around 25 minutes left to go. We have around a little under 25,000 left to go in terms of donations. So how about this, a $25 donation train that leaves right now. Get your tickets in. And let's chug all the way over to 500,000. Let's see it.
Woo! Okay, I need to grab these four.
All right.
Wouldn't be a Metal Gear run without at least one instance of the cardboard box.
Oh, yeah. He feels safe in there.
It was his destiny to be there.
In the box.
There we go.
All right, so we have some stealthing we have to do in the hangar section here. There's so many folks in this room. It is just very, very tight to try to actually squeeze through, and managing, we have a decent amount of Mark 22 ammo here, but just managing the timing of everything, because
A large
missing
part
a shot
of
and
your
then it just
internet
bouncing off of
really
the wall behind
depends
is pretty
on
much
what
an
your
instant
neighbors
discovery,
have.
and we don't want to get spotted, so we have to
I'm
be
gonna turn this
very
down.
meticulous
I
with every
have
single shot here.
not
Glenn's doing a
turned
great
down
job.
the YouTube stream like I did the
Metal
Twitch
Gear
stream
goat
earlier.
just absolutely slaying.
So yeah, you may have like 2.5 gigabit, but if you live in a suburb or a city, most of the time that 2.5 gigabit is shared by everybody in your vicinity that has the same internet service that you do. So yeah, they are providing it, and during downtimes, you may even see it. But if everybody is like slamming the internet connection at the same time, you're going to see a huge downgrade that's not even close to those speeds.
Electricity and
it's one of the way that the internet service providers
just like that.
Like save money.
He gets up, does not
instead of providing you specifically with 2.5 gigabits of like dedicated speed, you have the potential of having it, but are actually sharing it with your whole neighborhood.
That fight just happened like that.
So tell me, Doctor.
That being said, you can get a dedicated connection to have that speed, but you're gonna be like paying out the ass for it.
Are you sure about that? I mean,
the nervous system, it runs on electricity, you know, and so if you had all that electricity flowing, it would basically tell all your brain cells to dump out all their neurotransmitters. So all that dopamine, I mean, the dopamine alone would probably cause death.
Yeah.
You would die.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. That's all I need to hear, honestly. So yeah, this part of the game is extremely loud, but it's also a perfect time for donations as well, because he's just gonna be. I call this part like an amusement park, where you're on the back of a car and you gotta just do stuff. That's it. Just
Brilliant. All right. $50 from Joseph Joestar 316 says, best of luck to you, Glenn, against the pain. Oh wait, I meant the fear. Wait a minute, that's also Skip. Anywho, we're rooting for you in the FPSR Discord, and let's meet that Snake versus Monkey incentive. I mean, someone has to capture them, so why not Snake?
It's true.
Let's go, Joe. Shout out to Joe.
Hi, Jojo.
$15 from Esta, who says, show me the monkey. Good luck, Glenn. $25 from Miss Chelsea's, who says, great to see you on the big stage, Glenn. Looking forward to the monkey showcase. Good luck and have fun. We're seeing those $25 donations roll in, folks. Remember, that donation train is leaving right now. If you buy a ticket for $25, you can still catch that train. We are rolling. We are almost to $480,000 on our way to that milestone. Let's see it. $500 from Reneketh, who says MGS3 is a long-time favorite, and Silent Hill F was one of my top games of 2025. Let's meet these incentives and see more
that's
of
the case.
both. Let's go, Hinako.
Should be able to get them all going.
$50 from Evie and Joe says, monkeys, 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 monkeys! Woo! I had to count that for a second. Thank you.
We need the monkeys.
We sure do. $50 from Star says, do we know the potential neurological risks of Snake rolling so much?
You know, I was thinking about that. I was thinking, could you imagine if it was actually faster to roll in real life?
I mean, is it?
Does anybody speedrun life? Does anybody in the audience speedrun life?
I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah.
Okay. No, I have been thinking though about how
Was
dizzy
this
you would get, right?
like
You're just completely messing up your vestibular system over and over, which makes it even more impressive how Glenn's hitting some of these shots.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm more confused, if you're speedrunning life, how do you speedrun a board game?
True.
That's food for thought.
So yeah, basically this section right here, this is the only section that Glenn has to be careful about shooting, because
so we got the original disc image and the disc image
Eagle will actually sit here
re-release.
this whole entire time, unless these guards are taken out. After that, you're good.
We're good. So your companion's just
This one didn't
driving
activate.
around in front of everybody, not helping.
Yes.
Just exposing you to the enemies.
Like I said, like an amusement park. You know, you're just on the back, just letting the ride go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
That was nice.
But the only problem is you actually.
And these are being
kind of
limited by the
endangered
website on the
these guys.
website end, so I can just let that go.
Equipped a camo called Oscam, and that reduces your damage taken by about 1/3. So Glenn's not really in too much danger of actually.
Got those. I got this.
Yeah, and there's a couple of camos that you can use for this as well. The Cold War camo is also pretty effective, and you get that from defeating Vulcan non-lethally. There's a little bit of time that you have to pick it up on new game before.
Okay, I can just let those go.
This bit. So either camo works perfectly well. I believe the Oscam is that a selection option? Like I like
MGS 1.
Only the first 4 houses has fiber.
So yeah, still more donations. We're just shooting these people on the bikes.
Yep.
Awesome.
And again, if we blow up the bike, Snake's
A
not
politician
responsible for any
probably
deaths
would
that
be
may
able
ensue
to
from
get it
hitting the
installed without
concrete or
having to
anything
pay
like
for
that.
it.
Yeah.
So
The concrete did it.
yeah, the concrete.
They're just they're taking a
not liable
nap.
for
They
that,
may or
no.
may not have a concussion. It's fine.
Correct.
It's fine.
That's fine. $25 from Space Explorer Unit, who says, Snake, Snake,
But yeah, if you're part of that fiber connection, you would be sharing it with those other 3 houses.
$25 from Pillow Swine, monkey. $25 from Captain Swag 101. Donation train, let's go. Y'all, you are rolling in with those donations, those $25 donations. Keep sending them in. $100 from Slade Bane, who says, 4 tickets on the train, please. Hey, happy to oblige. If you want to buy multiple tickets, one for you, one for your friends, we accept it here.
Pay it forward. That sounds nice.
That's right. And that brings us up to over $480,000 for the Prevent Cancer Foundation.
Almost there, guys.
Let's keep going.
Let's keep going. Can we hit 490K? Can we hit 500,000?
Almost there.
Almost there. We'll get it. We'll get it.
All right. So we didn't talk about this earlier, but earlier Glenn was shooting the shotgun, and you can kind of see the health bar kind of going down. It is actually pretty important that you do as much damage as possible to the Shagohod. This is the perfect time to get as much damage on the Shagohod, because later on you're going to fight Shagohod anyways.
What does he mean I'm wasting my infinite ammo?
And I think, and Hayes was saying that you can get as much as to like 25% damage.
If you're optimal, it's about a quarter of the Shagohod's health that you can drain during this sequence between all of the rooms that you have an opportunity to shoot it with the rocket launcher. And then if you're going for lethal strats by killing the engineers that are in the main hangar, each engineer that you kill also damages the Shagohod by a few percentage points. So if you're hyper optimal, you can get the Shagohod down very close to 50% health by the time you even get to the actual boss fight.
It's really funny.
It's really good.
Yep. All right. We get to hear a cutscene while this is happening. It's really funny.
Oh, yeah. Mm.
So yeah, we have to wait for the Shagohod to come over here. Eva will give us the visual and audio.
Hello.
It's here.
All right. All right, and here we go, the Shagohod. This fight, it's very, you're not in danger of dying at all, honestly, but it's very tricky to get it perfectly. So Glenn's gonna go for a loop here.
See if I can make sure that he doesn't move.
Yeah, so the setup for this is that every time the Shagohod sort of snaps back up to the upright position when the tread goes down, you want to have a rocket already on its way to knock it down once again. There's another cycle of this where after you shoot the back of the Shagohod, the lightning will still keep cycling through that tread. When that happens, you want to immediately shoot the other tread to keep the loop going. And as long as you understand those two concepts, you can keep this thing stuck and it will never move an inch from where it is at the start of the fight. And from there, all you have to do is just keep lining up shots on the back sort of cracked part of the Shagohod, and you can keep this going all day long until that health reaches 0.
Yep. So I remember earlier in the game, Glenn picked up the RPG, but is there a possibility that he could have not had the RPG and you have to fight this thing without it?
You're automatically given the RPG if you haven't acquired it when you reach the bike section. But the reason we did grab it earlier was specifically for the Sorrow, so that way we could blow ourselves up with the rocket launcher and end that sequence early.
So that's phase 1. That was a really, really clean phase 1, the hardest part of the fight. Now we have shooting Volgan. And we can't be looking directly at Volgan.
This run is day and night different from the previous Halo run.
So
yeah, is it possible to generate a force field out of electricity?
Nice.
Yes.
That's it.
But not, probably not in the way you're thinking.
Yeah, I'm actually glad to.
Great job, Glenn. Yeah, that's all the time we have for today.
All right, so now this is the longest section, the most infamous section for all runners. It's just bike chase where you can't go any faster, you can only die, that's the only way you can be slower. So this is a perfect time for donations, honestly.
Happy to oblige. I noticed you were trying to blow up that train earlier, so why don't we keep going on our monkey train here? $100 from Kowise, who says, donation? Train? Grabbing 4 tickets for the monkey train. Let's go monkeys and let's go Silent Hill F upgrade. That's right, that train's still going. That train reaches its station when we reach the end of this run. So, folks, if you wouldn't mind, a little audience participation here. All right, I have $25 from Rob, who does the snake thing. So with me, snake, snake, snake. Thank you. $25 from Desano who says, Snake, what happened? Snake? Snake? Snake! My
There
voice
we
is
go.
gonna cut out by the end of this, but it's fine.
It's fine. You just sound more like Snake then.
Maybe.
See, that's correct. We're good.
Got time for more?
Absolutely.
Yes, yeah, we have a lot. We have a lot.
God,
Yeah.
oh, we got a lot.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
yes.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
All right, let's keep that $25 donation chain running through. I see it as you donate, folks. So let's keep them rolling in. $25 from Desiree BLG who says $25 donation chain coming through. From Anonymous, monkeys. Monkeys? Monkeys? We better see some for the monkeys. From Dr. Gamer says, here's 2 tickets for the train to $500,000. From The Pain who says, Snake? 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 Oh, jeez, I'm going to be saying this all night. $50 from Moose8710 says, 2 tickets, please, to the Monkey Train. $25 from Punch Scrappy who says, Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm donating to a great cause. And the whistle on the $25 train keeps alerting the guards. Oh, I love that. If you have more Metal Gear Solid memes, please send them in. I would love to see them, and maybe throw out my voice doing it.
This game has so many memes, honestly.
Yes,
It's great.
so many. I'm happy to see them
Okay, so there's
These things are pretty neat. There's
Danger.
like snowmobiles that are
Ooh, Destiny.
jetpacks. Almost like a Santa's
They
sleigh.
kind of look like that. What they remind me of, sort of, is those like
what's the other
hover
one
vehicals
called?
in The Incredibles that they chase the kids on in the island.
I totally forgot about that.
Ultimate Challenge.
And now that's in my brain forever. Thank you.
Forever now, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, it's still
Right
just
there,
my
Ultimate
juice, so
Challenge.
this is, like
Keep
I
the
said-
train rolling.
Yeah, keep
the
it
train
going,
rolling.
yeah.
Let's get to $500,000 for the Philosopher's Legacy, going to PCF.
That's
PCF
right.
and for the monkeys.
For the
And for the monkeys.
PCF, we're just under $17,000, folks. We don't have that much time left. We have like 10 to 15 minutes, or actually 17,017 minutes. You think we can do it, chat? I believe we can. Let's see those donations. $25 from Dang Reaper says, take my money and give me monkey. $100 from Definitely Snake who says, Colonel, I'm trying to see the monkeys, but we still need more donations.
That one done.
I'll get
That's
it
how we
one day.
feel.
One isn't downloading.
So what are we at now? 483, just about?
Almost, yeah, 483, almost 484. We're almost there, folks. Keep it rolling.
That's incredible. Let me just say,
That's
I
why.
want to add, science funding is always difficult, but it's a particularly challenging funding environment right now. And so, I mean, it is absolutely incredible that this event has raised that much money.
Okay,
So I want to
cool.
applaud everybody who has donated, everybody participating. Because seriously, that is just unbelievable. And let's get that to 500.
Let's get it. Your donations
get
are
it.
greatly appreciated. Thank you so much.
Booyah.
I love how the cutscene glitch is also taking away Eva's motorcycle noises.
It's electric.
Okay, so I've added World of Previous and Heretic 2. I've got those.
Oh, wow, you're so
And I
low.
managed to get the other
you
two
go.
spear missions.
Yeah, we've got a little
For
bit more
Wolfenstein
time in this
3D.
fight sequence. We've got probably another minute or so.
Yeah, we probably have one
Let's keep the train going.
Let's keep the train
Let's
going.
keep
I
it.
like to hear that. All right, $25 from Green Argentis who says, but what kind of energy is hype? There you go. $250 from
I don't want to
Fox Daddy says,
include Star
"Science."
Wars Dark Forces and Jedi Knight. I know why they're here. Because they were made by the same company that made a lot of these others.
$500 from Kenneth
But
Combs.
I'm
I
very
believe
specifically
science
going
to
to have a Star Wars
$10 from
quest
Edward H, who says, "Go science."
because I have a
Science during Science Block. Thank you so much.
ridiculous
Delta
number of
Delta
Star
Block
Wars
as well, a run
games.
of Metal Gear Solid Triangle. I mean Delta.
Take a look at my library here.
This is fine. That's fine.
All right, bike sequence is over, and Eva's got some injuries that we need to take care of.
Yep. It's really funny because, like, right before this, you call up
Like
Pamela
right
and
here.
she's like,
I
"You
have a
should take care of your injuries
ridiculous
first."
number
Yeah,
of
you
Star
can't even
Wars
continue
games
unless you cure Eva. You don't even have to
in my
cure Snake at all.
library.
So, like, why did you say that?
Yeah, it's a little interesting. Oh, yep, we get to hear the cutscene all at once.
Really
So we can actually for the first part of this.
So I'm
stage,
thinking,
we
if
can
I
just
have a
rush the
quest
scene,
that
and
is
then after that we go
Star
into
Wars games?
a escort sequence
I think I have enough games.
And I'm remiss to say this,
to do a Star Wars games quest.
Like, she is
but that's not all. I have enough Star Trek games to do that. This is timeline. But I actually have the Star Trek game that was recalled.
Very easy. Oh, we got the left side tree. Let's go. There's a meme in the MGS3 community where
I don't even know if you can still
the right side of that tree.
install it.
So
this is one that they're saying I should add to the BFG.
Yep. So we're just waiting for her to keep up with us. I was always just curious to know
Shadow
what was going through
Warrior
her head,
may
just, like,
be
while we're waiting there
added.
For her to get there, just like watching the agent that's supposed to be escorting you, just like punching and kicking the air.
This game.
So comforting. Like this guy's.
This game isn't available on Steam anymore. There's no store page for it. It was based on the 2009 J.J. Abrams
it's a really long room, so
Star Trek movie that came out, and as you can see, somebody has the DVD version of it right there, and I have it on Steam. But
always got to remember to actually tell her to follow here.
Yeah,
it's been
pulled.
Once these two go down, we have a little bit of a break.
I also have a rather ridiculous number of Star Trek.
Folks that are donating know that we are in the final minutes
Star
of the
Trek,
game.
Star Trek with an E.
So time is ticking to get those donations in and get us.
I have a little bit of a collection of these on.
Let's see it, folks.
Right here. Armada, Bridge Commander, Judgment Rights, Starfleet Academy, Starfleet Command, the 25th anniversary, which is a point-and-click adventure from the 90s, which is awesome. I had that on my PC back then. Armada 2, Starfleet Command 3. Oddly enough, they have Starfleet Command 1 and Starfleet Command 3, but they don't have Starfleet Command 2. And I don't know why. They have Armada and Armada 2, but they don't have Starfleet Command 2. These are Star Trek blah, 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 blah. Words are hard. And I noticed that it was hidden behind the thing. But they have Starfleet Command 1, which is here, and Starfleet Command 3, which is here, but they don't have Starfleet Command 2 on GOG, which is strange. But I think I have enough Star Trek games to have a Star Trek Quest as well. And then I have Space Quest, which can be its own thing. I have all the Spellforce games for some reason. I have all the Settlers games right here for some reason. I have Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2, that might be a thing. I have all the Myst games. I have all the Quest for Glory games. I have the Populous franchise right there.
Yes, we're gonna counter her.
Good recovery there.
Yeah, really.
Here's most of Myst.
I rolled.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Here's the entire Might and Magic series.
Basically keep her in this loop for as long as possible.
Most of the Metro Last Light series. Most of Metal Slug.
Watch it on the ground. Throw another stun grenade. Keep her on the ground.
It's Jazz Jackrabbit. Anybody remember Jazz Jackrabbit from the 90s?
You want to be careful about the phase 2 transition.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw it now. Yep.
It's part of Hexen.
And beautifully, she stood
I've
up,
got all of these 70s and 80s Dungeons and Dragons games. I've got nearly all of them. Heroes of Might and Magic, that's going to be one.
I think normally you can get 3
It's
shots
Heretic.
there, right? Or is that not?
It's timing based.
There's most of Fallout.
There we go. We still knocked her down. There we go. It's fine.
Yeah. So just on the ground here.
You have no memory of Jazz Jackrabbit.
Sometimes Snake will get stuck coughing there, and it's really unfortunate when that happens.
It's so annoying.
Yeah.
It's the worst part of this fight for sure, but Glenn looks like he's got
Oh, let me demonstrate some Jazz
You
Jackrabbit.
ever gotten stuck coughing well after the smoke grenade's like fully dispersed?
Yeah.
Been trying to rebuy your Steam library on...
I really like the sound effects in this game.
Yep.
Let's do the normal version of Jazz Jackrabbit.
Double CQC here.
It's a death spiral.
Look at all of the episodes that are here.
We have a few more seconds here. We have one final sequence.
The run's all over.
Four times coming up.
Yep. We have this
Diamond
cutscene,
Dust.
You cannot skip this cutscene glitch.
So yeah, this was kind of like a Sonic-like in the 90s for your PC. Oh, I died. Let me turn this way down low, maybe?
It actually makes a lot of contextual sense in the speedrun. Like, you skip all the cutscenes, you have no idea what's going on. Why are you
I mean, you're probably so confused right now. You have no idea what we're doing.
Anyway.
He's like,
Jazz Jackrabbit.
I mean, this is sad because it's Snake. It's
true.
It's the person.
They made a 1 and a 2 for Jazz Jackrabbit.
It's a really big moment.
And there's also a Christmas special.
It's either this or
And Jazz Jackrabbit 1 does have a special Christmas.
Just as bad because
A bootleg Bucky O'Hare.
The nuclear
Exactly. It is a bootleg Bucky O'Hare.
He has a lot on his shoulders here.
All right, so time is coming up pretty soon.
The main thing I did with GOG was I got all of the games that I grew up
She pretty
with
much gave him permission there, right?
Yes.
immediately on GOG.
Well done.
So like right off the bat, like the best version of the original Diablo is on GOG. Don't get the version on Battle.net, it's shit. Get the GOG version. It comes with Hellfire. It is awesome. The best version of Daggerfall, the Unity version, is on GOG. So I've got that. I learned today that Duke Nukem 1 and 2 are no longer available on GOG. I have them because I bought them. But they were pulled from GOG. They're now only available on that that Zone, I think, website that I pointed out earlier. Anybody remember Epic Pinball?
Guys, do you have any final shoutouts?
Not really. What were you?
Shoutouts to you, the goat of metal.
This was the pinball game. A lot of people talk about the
Oh, and thanks to Dr. Ben for joining us from LabX.
Of course, yeah. Shout out to LabX and the National Academy of Science.
I'm not sure. I don't actually remember any of the story of Jazz Jackrabbit.
Lovely host, I think. If we've got some last-second donations or anything else we want to do.
I've got one last-minute message for you.
Okay.
$50 from Kakusa Sora, who says, "Hello, Glenn."
Yeah, Epic Pinball. Man, I played so much of this game. People talk about the Windows pinball game, the like Space Station one.
I'm happy to announce that the tumor has shrunk from the size of a grapefruit to an apple.
The Star Wars Holiday Special. This right here, Super Android. The version of Epic Pinball that I had growing up was a shareware version, and it only had this Super Android
Try to remember some basics of GDQ.
board on it.
In the butt.
That's right.
Thank you so much.
So I played so much Epic Pinball. And then it was on sale on GOG for like $2, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy that. I played so much of that game.
$100,000 for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Woo!
What other games did I have? I had Jazz Jackrabbit, the original. I didn't have 2.
Now let's see some prizes. Thank you.
I have the whole Soul Reaver Legacy of Kain franchise, which is 5 games, 3 here, and there's 1 up there at the top.
Give us a second.
Monkeys?
Monkeys?
Okay.
Who's hype for monkeys?
We got the monkeys.
Let's go.
Monkeys, guys.
I had Myst. I have the entire Monkey Island franchise as well.
Implore you guys to do some of these really funny
Yeah, get on your feet, everybody. Yeah, let's get some stretches in here. What's these
Pathfinder and Pillars of Eternity. These are like D&D like games. Neverwinter Nights. That's a D&D game.
Oh yeah, the
There's Deadfire, Pillars of Eternity 2. There's Torment. There's the original Pool of Radiance and Pool of Darkness. But there's another Dungeons and Dragons game called Pool of Radiance Runes of Myth Draenor that I had that they don't yet have on GOG, but it's in their system. For if enough people vote for it, they'll add it, and I hope they do.
They're immune. That must be nice. Anyway,
I played so much SimCity 2000.
Even Snake thought that bananas would be a good idea.
So much SimCity 2000.
Funny pose.
This Star Trek 25th anniversary game.
Great dialogue from David Hayter himself.
Wow, the screenshots are so small.
Yes. There we go.
But yeah, this is a point and click adventure, and it has some like space combat scenes in there. And this version is like voice acted.
And since these are a bunch of ILs, we can get one quick donation between level selection.
Yes, that's the dangerous thing about GOG.
Can't see the poses, sadly.
Like you'd be like, oh, it's only $2, that's fine. And then but you go back to your cart and it's like $80 because you picked like 40 different games. And you're like, okay, that got expensive real quick. I didn't mean to close it.
References to like really like famous like books and movies. It's really
in a Kojima game, movie references? No way.
Nah, no way.
Tyrion 2000 and Thief, like the original Thief games. I have the original Thief trilogy right here. I played so much of the Thief games. Tyrion 2000 is like the shooter game
that they inserted into monkey levels.
I played so much of this game. It's a vertical bullet hell shooter. And had amazing graphics for the time.
The color box.
The Ultima series. I have the entire Ultima franchise right here. But I've never played an Ultima game.
There's the Astrobot.
I'm going to make an Ultima Quest.
I am
I've
trying
never played
not to
it.
collect the Astrobot because that animation takes
A little bit later on, Warlord's Battle Cry.
Okay.
All right.
I like that one.
I enjoyed the Warlord's Battle Cry series.
Which monkeys?
And then I have the Witcher series.
That one, I suppose.
1, 2, and 3, and I'm gonna make a Witcher
Yeah, that was great.
quest as well.
He picks him up.
I have the whole Wing Commander series, but oddly enough, I have Wing Commander 1 and 2 here in GOG. I have Wing Commander 3 and 4 on EA Origin, and I have no idea how I got them
See the pose.
on Origin. No idea, but they're there.
I've got one quick message I'd like to send whenever you have it.
Yes, please.
Go for it.
I think I have all of the Sherlock Holmes games,
Thank you so much for those $12,000.
but I'm not sure. What else? Most of the Monkey Island games are here. I think I have 1 or 2 on Steam instead of here. There's Pool of Radiance.
And this one at the top might be a pain in the butt because he likes to go in one of two directions, and I never.
This is Omicron, the Nomad Soul, and if you saw me play Heavy Rain and Detroit Become Human,
That monkey up there is like the way he like dances on the
channel, this was the first game that guy made, David Cage. Omicron, the Nomad Soul was the first game that he made.
Wow. The block is so good.
You played the original SimCity, which was not the optimal experience. Actually, I think the SNES version of SimCity is actually a fairly solid version of that game.
Except for all the Astrobot fans.
The only one that I would say is better than the SNES version would be the Windows version that was released later, and that's just because it's a little more feature complete. But there's a lot of content in the SNES version that's unique to the SNES version.
All right. Now, if I got the attention of the one on the roof,
This game here, Fahrenheit, is also a David Cage game. So David Cage has really released 5 games so far. Detroit Become Human was the latest one. Before that was Heavy Rain. Before that was Beyond Two Souls. Before that was Fahrenheit, or as it was released in the U.S., Indigo Prophecy. And then before that was Omicron, which I showed you a moment ago.
This is fine.
So I have the first 2 games that he released on PC, and have the last 3 games on PlayStation, but I can't get to my PlayStation at the moment, so yeah. I think this is a remake of the Double Dragon trilogy.
This is the wider area. This is the area right before Ocelot in the main game, and it's a little bit wider. And yeah, there's a monkey Metal Gear thing just hanging out.
This probably came like a lot of this stuff. So it's funny that is just random stuff in here.
We kind of skip in the
came from me having Prime for so long, and then just giving away games on Prime.
Oh, this is the stage where they're like partying.
That's where I got the Anno series, but you guys can't see because it's behind the thing up here at the top. But like Anno 1404.
They're just so funny.
Yeah, they're great.
It's 1404, 1503, 1602, and 1701.
Disc 2 of Subsistence, and I didn't have this as a kid.
I think everybody has a soft spot for Clancy Brown. Clancy Brown is awesome.
When I found out this existed.
I think the only
here's Baldur's Gate 1 and 2.
Was, Substance.
And I have Baldur's Gate 3 on Steam.
I personally loved,
but I do actually have the entire franchise, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. And Baldur's Gate has a spin-off called Icewind Dale. And there's Icewind Dale 1 and 2.
They really know how to balance the serious.
Never heard of Clancy Brown? You probably have.
Elements with like some of the gameplay stuff just being completely over the top. And I think that's really just really core to the
This is Clancy Brown.
Here, you know?
Yep, exactly, yeah. Oh, this is the hype one.
He's been in a lot of stuff. He was the guard in Shawshank Redemption. He was what's his name? Kurgan in Highlander.
Oh, here's the party.
Yeah, he was the drill sergeant in Starship Troopers. Yeah, you know, yeah, that's what I say. You know who Clancy Brown is. You've seen him. And he's done just as many video games as he's done movies and TV shows. He's actually a pretty like prolific actor out there, and he is in
let's see it. Let's see it.
Several of the I think he's in 2 of the different David Cage games.
All right.
Yeah, he was a cop in that movie with Jamie Lee Curtis. I didn't know he was in the new Dexter. See a little bit of his filmography here. What have I seen him in? I've seen him in Highlander. I've seen him in The Shawshank Redemption. I didn't know he voiced somebody in SpongeBob. That's crazy. I've seen him in Starship Troopers. I saw him in John Wick 4. I saw him in Lost.
Science, so if there's...
Was he in The Flash? Huh.
Yeah, there's it's on
was
the
he in
side
Flubber?
Of the building, but yeah.
Man, it's been so long since I've seen Flubber that I don't even remember. I remember him in The Punisher. I remember him in Thor Ragnarok and Ahsoka.
I love that line so much. It's way too funny.
Still have to watch the Clone Wars.
All right, so we're gonna have one weird monkey out of.
But yeah, he's done a lot of stuff.
Through the window.
Here's kind of like the office/library-ish type area.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Nice reading area.
Yeah. You know, Dr. Ben, when you heard about monkeys, you probably had no idea it was gonna be like this, right?
You know, I had an image in my head.
He's a great big teddy bear, except for Kurgan. I don't know. The guard in the Shawshank Redemption, wasn't exactly
monkeys have to do with
a teddy bear.
Right. I was confused, and I just didn't want to.
He's played good guys and bad guys.
I don't know, like actual monkeys the way you would expect them, not cartoony,
Yeah,
like the other characters in the game.
Yeah, no.
Is it explained why you're fighting monkeys?
This is actually a pretty fun game, Frostpunk. I had a lot of fun playing that at the beginning of 25.
Yeah, this is not the character.
Yes, he does both good guys and bad guys pretty equally.
No, this is a mission for him. Oh.
No, that works.
This is
what stuff do I have that I haven't installed? This is stuff that I've got recently.
You know, I must have not read
The Bard's
something 'cause I
Tale
didn't
trilogy,
know
you
that
can't
this was
tell
supposed to be solid
because
state.
it's up there.
Because he's talking to Colonel Campbell.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Call of Juarez.
Campbell wouldn't have been born.
I don't know where I got that from.
All that, so.
Cat Quest 2. That came from Amazon. The Coma, that came from Amazon.
When he retires.
They do?
I think
Dark
so.
Deity Complete Edition. Dark Envoy, Dark Sky.
Like an Easter egg
Is
where
this
he talks about how
a
good
series?
went into
I don't know.
retirement, and it's like very clearly Snake.
That's really cool, actually. I didn't know that.
There's Dishonored,
Yeah, I think they're all
but
cool.
I know I have the entire Dishonored series on PlayStation.
It's way too funny. All right, we have 2 more levels left.
I really do. I like Frostpunk. The main story that it kind of dumps you into is really intense.
What Kojima put down here.
Someone got the message.
Yep.
It's a Fate games.
So here's gonna be a really another
Galactic Civilizations. I'm missing some of the Galactic Civ games.
8. I can't.
Heroes of Loot 1 and 2.
Pretty
I
sure
have
this
no
one's
idea what
supposed
that
to be
is.
a tanker reference to
Oh, it is.
GS2.
Yeah.
Because they're doing the stretches.
Yeah. Left.
The Complete Saga is the 6th one. Okay. So I have Lego Star Wars here, but I have the Skywalker edition of this on my PlayStation, which is more feature complete than this one. Because that one includes all 9 episodes, and this one only includes the first 6.
Ooh, nice
But The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, I didn't realize I had both of these on GOG. I know I have them on Steam as well. Because they were just giving these away at one point. Is that the entire Mafia franchise? No idea I had that either.
Not only the group there, but also the one in the behind.
Overcooked 2, didn't know I had that.
Speaking behind a truck.
Okay, here's Quake 2 and Quake 4. I don't have Quake 3?
Yep, we're good.
That's strange.
Sometimes it's really hard to
Is that the entire Saints Row franchise?
You know, I wonder if
Civilization
there are
3 and 4, and I have those
gamers
on
are put in brain scanners. 'Cause I'm
on
pretty
Steam
curious
as well.
about
Here's some
how
more
regional
Star Wars
activation,
games
like,
that I have
just put
on
myself
Steam.
in Glenn's head for a second. I was thinking there's probably a lot going on in there. Like,
Siberia?
shots, all the prediction,
No idea where
trying
that
to
came
predict what's
from.
happening every moment.
My brain is a symbol.
The
clapping
remastered
boy, my friend.
version of Tomb Raider 1,
I'm
2,
sure
and
there's
3.
at least like some kind of like low-level
Here's
data.
Trine
A lot
and
of streamers
Trine
actually use, like,
3,
heart rate monitors
and
like,
here's
other
the
sorts of
new
things to
Thief
where
right
their
here.
chat can kinda see
And I
a
know I
little bit
have
more
Trine
info to
and
their
Trine
response on things
2
like horror
on
games and, like, heavy
Steam,
action and thrilling
but I don't
sequences
have
and
Trine
so-
4.
So there's definitely some early stages of that going on within like streamers' own communities.
Here's a
but
Wheel
yeah,
of Time game. I have no idea what that's about. Here's Tropico
I'm
4.
sure it has been
None of the
done.
other Tropico. I don't have any of the other
That
Tropico
Shawn
games.
Michaels pose.
Love it. All right, guys, we only have one
Last stage.
We only have one more stage left, sadly, for monkeys.
It's the boss's arena again, but now
I
it's
have
got
Kerbal Space Program.
The names are way too funny.
Going back through my library is me just discovering tons of shit that I have that I don't remember getting. It's a similar thing with Steam. When I look at my Steam library, because I've been collecting Steam games for years.
The flowers are.
Yeah, for sure.
Can we change this lookout?
Loving that OST.
I know, right?
My right ear right now.
It's great.
Okay, there's some Elder Scrolls games right there. Beyond Shadowgate, yeah.
Astrobot, yeah.
Galaxy Burger up here.
Astro Monkey?
Astro Lancer I was just gifted for Christmas, and Deadly Tower of Monsters I was just gifted today. Undertale, Shovel Knight Dig, the Wolfenstein and Doom games that I've been looking at. There's the Ninja Turtle games.
I see that blue light on your head. And time.
The Pixel Remaster editions of Final Fantasy 1 through 6 right here. They're going to be the beginning of the Final Fantasy quest.
We've never seen monkeys at GDQ
Dyson
before.
Sphere, Bear and Breakfast. Game Dev Tycoon, which is a wonderful game, but it's not long enough.
Well, I've already done
It's
my
Baldur's
shout-outs
Gate
at the end
3
of
that I
the
was
game, so I'm
talking
not
about.
gonna do them again.
Monkeys is great. Play Monkeys.
Another Star Wars game. Another Star Wars
if
game.
you buy it off of the Microsoft Store on Windows,
I have La Mulana 1 and 2. I've never played either of them.
grenade-based minigame, and I have yet to actually play it myself.
Final Fantasy 15. There's 12. There's 10. There's Galactic Civilizations 1 again.
Our lovely tech. Thank you for having me again. It was great. I love this.
These are like a point and click Back to the Future series that's said it's a sequel to the movies. It's DuckTales remastered. That'd be a fun play. Remember Me. This is kind of like an action RPG type thing, I think. Metal Gear Rising, which is for an eventual Metal Gear thing. There's Shadowgate, which is the remake that Shadowgate Beyond comes back to.
Can we hear me now?
The Deus Ex series. There's 3 of them, and then there's Human Revolution right there. And then there's Thief again.
How about that amazing Ape Escape Metal Gear Solid mashup incentive? Thank you so much.
Nights into Dreams is a pretty interesting game, and there's a sequel to it that I don't have. And there's La Mulana that I was talking about.
Second best friend, Kirby.
Antichamber is a nice little first-person adventure.
A lightning round prize segment because we have so many that we want to show you tonight. And we're drowning.
Most of the Civilization series is right here. Civ 1 and Civ 2 are abandonware.
And towards these prizes, towards the cumulative donations for the grand prizes over the course of the week. The list goes on and on. Just check out GQ.
There's Oblivion, there's Arena, there's Daggerfall.
The whole list. So, starting us off,
yes, I have like all of the Sid Meier's stuff. I have Pirates.
From
Go over here. They're actually sorted.
Of the Halo series, Master Chief.
Yeah, we have Beyond Earth, which is I think Civ 4 or Civ 5 version of Colonizing in Space.
And then we have our friends for this absolutely cozy prize segment.
I think it was Civ 5. You had Civ 5, and then you had Beyond Earth, which is kind of space, and then you had Civilization 4, and then Civ 3, and then there was Pirates, there's Railroads, and there's Starships, which are all fantastic games.
Oh my gosh.
They're incredible.
There is definitely going to be a Sid Meier's quest as well.
The Baby Yoda Bat plushie is a $25. Like I said, this is from Pin.
Super Hot is a fun little first-person shooter.
Also for a $25 minimum donation.
Oh my God. These are so freaking
Whispers from the Star is a weird experiment in AI. This is an AI, not generated but driven game. Because the girl that you're talking to, this girl, is an AI. You are talking to a large language model AI. And you have to, she's stranded on a planet, and you have to lead her to how to survive on the planet. Because she's stranded on a planet, she puts out a distress call, and you answer the distress call.
Thank you.
Yes.
And then you have to guide her through, like, surviving on an alien planet, and she could live or die based on what you do.
It's a Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater framed art. This is a $25 minimum.
It's a really interesting,
it's made to look like stained
like experiment
glass,
in game.
Both of us immediately went, it looks like Kingdom Hearts, like the circles and the Kingdom Hearts with all the princesses.
VVV is a fun little gravity platformer thing.
Into the frame, so if you want to get just a beautiful
Vaguely Pixels is another little, like platformer, kind of Celeste-like game, although this was way before Celeste.
It's so pretty, it's so gorgeous. I love the details on it. And you know the best thing about it?
The seventh guest.
Duck. That's right. We saw at the end of that last round. There's a duck. That's right.
Oh yeah, it's got the little ducky inside.
Got
the 11th hour. These can be Halloween games.
Attention to detail again. So genuinely made off of that Kingdom Hearts style.
Among Us.
Make sure to get in $25 minimum donation right there. Now here for a minimum of a $50 donation.
I have Axiom Verge on here. This is the making of Axiom Verge,
including this absolutely amazing vinyl set. I'm about to show you like 5 of these, and you get all of them. And believe it or not, these are all games. Now there's a good chance that you
This Brutal Legend is a hack and slash game with Jack Black.
Make sure to check that out. By the way, Psychonauts, next run after this.
Might be interesting. And of course, Chrono Trigger.
You're going to be seeing that later
City Skylines, like the successor that SimCity should have gotten.
And hey, how about more Final Fantasy? Oh, these also come with all of them.
Cox is a little puzzle game.
Make sure all of these just absolutely amazing soundtracks.
Cookie Clicker.
Into the drawing for a minimum $50 donation for the entire set. That's nutty value.
Yep, and like we were saying, all of them come with the protective covers. So if you collect vinyl yourself and you want to make sure to keep them all
different
protected,
versions
the
of
Super
Doom.
Jumbo sleeves come in there with it.
Dota 2, never gonna play it.
So freaking cool. We have a Metal Gear
Ooh,
Solid
I do
Delta
have Dragon's
prize
Dogma
pack
again.
from Konami. So if you want to open this up, Spike, I have the whole list. It includes a messenger bag, a cloth satchel, a folio
Shrouded,
bag,
that's
a
a
poncho,
neat little game.
and acrylic microfilm replicas inside. So I don't even know that we're
I
going to
have
be able to get all of
Exit
these
the
out, but we've
Gungeon?
got the poncho right here.
That's right.
Huh. Enter the Gungeon and Exit the Gungeon. I didn't know. Do I have Peggle? Yes, I do have Peggle.
Huge Metal Gear Solid prize pack is a $50 minimum donation. Like I said, all of that goes in during this block. If you want to get in those
I
donations,
have the
you can not only
Fuse
put them
series
towards
as
these
well.
prizes, but also towards the million incentives we have coming up, like the Claire or Leon incentive for Resident Evil 2, as well as the incentive to upgrade to playing.
I will prove that I have Peggle. I have to open up EA, but I absolutely do have Peggle.
And the final thing I wanted to show off to you, which is one of our day prizes.
There it is, Peggle.
Just got here physically earlier today, like right after we showed it off. So this
I have played 0 hours of Peggle, but I absolutely do have it. I did a catalog of the number of games that I have, and it came out to something like 5,000 of them.
Motherboard made by Playing. It features amplified audio,
because I have
IPS screen, resin cast buttons,
I have something like 90 games
so it's going to include
on the Switch when you count the individual games that are inside the collections. Because I have like the Mega Man collections and stuff, and each of those is like a half a dozen games. When you count up all the individual games that I have, there's something like
you can check out on the website, but
80 or 90 games.
Games done quick still to come, so do not miss it. Stick around, get in those donations.
I'll never be finished playing everything in my library. That is true. I will have content forever for my channel. There are some games in my library that I will never play. A lot of the stuff that I've gotten over the years was free, and to be honest, it's shovelware. And then there are duplicates in my library. Like I have Dragon Age 1 and 2 right here, and then I have Dragon Age also on Steam and in GOG. I have the original Mass Effect, Mass Effect 2, and Mass Effect 3 right here. But then I also have the Mass Effect Collector's Edition on my PS5, so those are duplicates as well. I have SimCity 2000 here, and I have that on GOG. I have Siberia 2 here, I have that on GOG. I have Populous here, I have that on GOG. I have Ultimate 4, I have that on GNG. Here's Wing Commander 3 and 4, which I have 1 and 2 of on GOG. There's Ultima 8, I have that on GOG. So I have there are a lot of duplicates in here. There are games that I'm never gonna play on my channel, like Dead in Bermuda. I don't see me ever playing this game. Crusader, No Remorse, probably never gonna play that. Nox, probably never gonna play that. Syndicate, Theme Hospital, never gonna play those.
Monkeys don't have tails. Doesn't that make them apes?
Even here in Steam, like these are the iOS versions of Final Fantasy 5 and 6. Not gonna play those.
Thank you so much for your Metal Gear and Monkey donations.
Probably never gonna play Fist of Awesome or Fist Puncher.
They have their
Blaming the flood.
Of different areas such as research,
I have
education,
no idea
and outreach.
where this even came from.
Dollars goes towards PCF, towards a great cause, and towards a future where cancer is
gratuitous space battles. Probably never gonna play this game. So there's a lot of stuff in here. Guardians of Middle-earth. Didn't even know I had that. The entire Half-Life series. I am gonna make a quest about Half-Life. But like Hawken, I was in the beta for Hawken, but I don't really see myself playing Hawken. I know I'm never gonna play Heartbound, because the game is just shit. I intended to play this game on my channel, but before I play a game on the channel, I give it a test run to see if it's a game that I actually like and can play. And Heartbound was just bad from the start. And I'm not gonna feature a game that I personally just hate. I'm just not. If there are no redeeming qualities to the game, I'm not gonna play it. I've got too many games that deserve that spot.
$100 from Like the Holiday.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff on here that is probably never gonna see the light of day on my channel. Here's more duplicates. There's Lego Hobbit and Lego Lord of the Rings, which I have on GOG. What else we got on here? We have so much stuff. Outlast. This is a nice little horror game for Halloween. There's Pal World, which I've played a little bit of, but then just like promptly stopped playing it. Prison Architect, which I played for a while, but just haven't really come back to it. Then I have a bunch of tools. Like I have RPG Maker. Several different versions of RPG Maker.
And we've got even more where that came from. $360 from Mezilla.
Here's a duplicate, Saints Row 4.
And the community for coming together for such a great cause. Thank you to everyone here at GDQ.
Some more Sid Meier's stuff. Ace Patrol, Pacific Skies, Colonization, Covert Action.
Yeah, let's hear it.
This is a fun little game, Solar. Some Sonic games. The Sonic Racing game, also racing. The Stanley Parable, both versions of it.
$10 from Likey, who says, I think most people have lost someone to cancer. It'd be great if that didn't have to be true anymore. Thank you for your $10. All those $10 goes towards preventing
that makes
cancer
sense,
in the
Landsley.
first place, so you are helping that mission come true.
Super Meat Boy. Super House of Dead Ninjas. This is a fun little game. I have a buddy who worked on some of the pixel work in that game.
Red Bull for sponsoring awesome games done.
Here's a Tales game. Most of the Tales franchise I have on my PlayStation 5, including Zestria. I think I have a duplicate copy of this on PS5.
Perfect for pressing start on game nights. It gives you wings to reach greater heights.
Here's the original Tomb Raider games. So I was playing the remasters. But here are the originals. Here's Torchlight 1 and 2 and Torchlight Infinite. I'm missing Torchlight 3. Torchlight is the game that the creators of Diablo went on to create after they got fired from Blizzard. I have a lot of the Total War games right here.
Are you all hyped for Psychonauts 2 up next?
There's Trine and Trine 2 that I mentioned I
Some
had.
amazing runs these past few hours here, and the past few days as well. This marathon
Ultra
is a
Street
week
Fighter
long,
4.
and we've got lots more content where that came from. We just came off of a run of
A
Metal
bunch
Gear
of
Solid
Warhammer
Delta Snake
games.
Eater, along with a bonus run seeing a Snake vs. Monkey minigame. I hope you caught that, but if not, the VODs will be
Including the
on our
original
YouTube
Space
page, and we've
Marine
got
game.
Lots more where that came from. So don't you worry, we've got more GDQ yet to come.
Oh, I do have the original XCOM. There it is. UFO Defense and XCOM 2. Huh. So yeah, I have many a thing. Anyway, I think that's where I'm going to call the stream for today. We're gonna be back tomorrow at 11:30 for this Contra game right here, and then.
And if you're tuning in for the first time,
Yeah.
remember this is Science
We're gonna
Block.
start tomorrow again at, well, probably 11, not 11:30. We're gonna start tomorrow at about 11 o'clock. And the first game that we're gonna be watching tomorrow is Contra Operation Galuga. And then we'll be going on, and there's not a whole lot that I'm interested in until tomorrow, like evening, around this time tomorrow evening. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. As per usual,
it's okay.
let's see if anybody is streaming. Any friends that we can throw a raid on.
We are ready for our next round of Psychonauts 2 with its bites any percent. Let's see it.
What is up, everybody?
Not specifically.
I'm so excited to show off Psychonauts 2. It's Bites here. I'm joined here with my...
Okay, so I will just leave you guys with...
My name is the Teachery. This was my favorite game of 2021, and I had the great fortune of hosting a run of this by Bites a few years ago.
Hold on.
I'm Allison. I'm here to comment on Science Day. I'm a psychologist in training at the University of Pittsburgh, and I'm just really excited to be here.
And I'm Psychonauts 1 and 2 speedrunner.
And
okay, I will leave you guys
I'm really excited to,
with
this game
GDQ. If you would like to continue watching, if you want to see Psychonauts, the Psychonaut run, then yeah, there's games done quick. And I will be back tomorrow at 11, continuing my
time starts when I new game, so
back end for my website and watching more GDQ. So yeah,
3,
2, 1. Catch you on the flip side. Nari out.